Oh, yeah. Here we are. Nice. So it's Friday night. This is Decibel Geek TV, and we are live. So that can only mean one thing. It's time for Friday Night Live, Decibel Geek Podcast coming at you. My name is Aaron Camaro, joined as always, a kick-ass co-host, awesome best buddy, and all-around good rockin' dude. My main man over here, Chris Sinzak. What's happening, brother? Long time no here, huh?
Yeah, I know. It feels like it's been a whole 2 days since I've talked to you.
Well, I've been spending the last 2 days editing the episode, so you've been with me all along.
Yeah.
We got special guests tonight joining us from the one and only Cobras and Fire podcast. Our awesome friends. They've been friends with us for a long time. Talking about Bakko and Loose Cannon. What's going on, gentlemen?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Hello.
Appreciate the invite. Excited. Don't know what's in store.
I
Me
do.
neither.
Store.
Good times.
Okay.
Fun conversation with our rock and roll friends. Oh, yeah, I got to turn on my comments over here. Why does it turn itself off all the time?
What up, dude? Says Facebook user.
There, all right.
Facebook user shows up
Facebook
every
user,
week.
man, always has
I
the
love-
best jokes.
Yeah, how did that guy
Yeah.
get that name? Facebook user.
I don't know.
It was the
That's a
first
good
one.
First one.
It's
Facebook
Zuckerberg.
user right there.
Okay.
Ah,
Don't know his
Maybe.
birthday.
Okay.
maybe
best.
it's Dave's shirt.
Off his own back.
So yeah, I'm just here for the fresh Wikipedia reads.
Nothing like a fresh joke from Elsie.
Wow.
I loved it. I'm an hour and a half into the 3-hour episode right now, and I'm enjoying it.
I know. I
drum rolls.
I put all that time and thought into how I was going to go about describing what was going on with Halloween,
Yeah.
and describe it in Kiss language so everybody can understand. And what do I get
Kiss
from
language.
Loose Cannon? Nice wiki read. Like,
And,
like that Kiss explanation was right there on the Halloween Wikipedia
I was
page.
impressed.
Yeah.
It's right
Kiss
there for
language means not using words with more than 2 syllables.
That's correct.
That's right.
Who is the sound effect man? Is that Sinzak or Camaro? All right.
That's me.
I can't wait. I finally we're on the morning zoo.
Yeah, exactly.
At night.
I'm just enjoying the pointing.
Yeah, you got to get used to
I
that.
got used to it. Now I see
That's
how
backwards.
it's very complicated for the Brady Bunch. A lot
Yeah.
of redos. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey,
Huh?
what's up, Loose Cannon? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm good, man.
It's the Brady Bunch if things
we
took a
should have set
terrible
this up where you
turn.
have like a fake arm where I reach over and
Yeah.
scratch your back.
Right. Perfect.
Have somebody on standby on the other end in Colorado and have a punch them in the face.
Oh,
Like,
Too funny.
hey,
Devin, reach over to me.
Wrong way.
Other way. No, you,
I
Go
was
the
trying to
other way.
figure it out.
you have to point the other direction. Keep
I
going
don't
the same.
understand.
Ah!
I still can't. Okay.
It's all back.
We're not ready for prime time. I think this is
No.
I think we're hitting that sweet spot between terrible and awful right now. What do you think?
Great.
Well, that I was just say that looks incredibly real.
Yeah.
You brought special effects.
That's right.
It's too funny.
So I'm sitting backstage and I hear you guys talking and nobody's letting me in. And all I hear is about how Toomey's out there talking smack about my 2021 picks.
Well, you really were back there,
Hell,
weren't you?
Oh,
Wait, I actually think
because I didn't have Limp
I
Bizkit
said
as
it's
number.
like he gave me an earful mostly about the Titans was literally what I said.
Hmm.
No,
I know
it's-
because I didn't have
Texas,
Limp Bizkit as number 1, number 2, number 3,
Yeah,
number
exactly.
4.
You rip on my fresh jokes? Okay.
Hey, I'm a guest here.
That's right. That's true. You can rip on me.
Yeah,
The,
we're family, bro.
But no, I thought you had some great picks. It's just that it's scary to think if Frontiers didn't exist, then Growing Up Rock and Decibel Geek would fold.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it, don't
What do you
it?
think?
Yeah,
There's
Stephen
that.
Michael would be shirtless under a freeway bridge in Atlanta right now, like around like one of those garbage can fires, and like, it's like, what is?
Well,
Yeah.
Mitch Malloy didn't release anything, so I couldn't go for that.
I hear you.
Ah, my man. Happy birthday, Bakko.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bakko. Happy birthday.
I don't like you, but I like $50.
Yeah, didn't
Hey.
it seem like there was a little undercurrent of anger in that cameo that he did for
They're
you?
absolutely. I thought he actually with everything. I thought he did gave it the perfect amount of attention it deserved.
Yeah.
Right. But I do have to say, do you think that he intentionally said great whites or not?
He had to have.
Yeah, he totally
Bakko
did.
says no.
That would mean that he actually enjoys our show.
No.
He blocked us. Well, I don't remember actually. I don't know if Keith was listening. He might have mentioned it. He calls you the Great Whites.
Yeah.
There was like a thing, that you tell them what they want to say, but anyway.
So maybe that's it. Maybe he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
He did not do it as an homage to his show that he blocked.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
I still want to know.
Zinger.
Yeah, I still want to know what Eric Miller was going after whenever he would reply to any Mitch Malloy stuff that you guys post. I was like, is Eric Miller really pissed off about this?
Hard to tell. He's got a dry sense of humor. I think LC's theory is he actually is a huge Mitch Malloy fan.
Oh, okay. So he's the one.
Just trying to. Oh, yeah. Expect a tersely worded comment.
Get myself on for that.
From Eric Miller at some point.
I love the fact that the drums are always 3 to 4 seconds behind, just like we should be. Right? No, oh, you're right on there. That's that.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
I'll try to improve for you, Elsie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Yeah, no
I do
editing
have
here. So.
We do have a. I wish I had known more in advance about one of the things we're going to do today, because I do have a Mitch Malloy CD that was gifted 2 years ago. From,
Do you?
Well, that could be your rock and
Bakko.
roll. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't have it handy,
Hotel.
but it is amazing looking. So
Isn't he that guy that used to be in Van Halen?
Yep. He was. The
drum.
Oh.
I can't figure out the stage directions.
Yeah. Bring your own sound effects next time.
I should.
You have a sad trombone.
Yeah.
You might as well just cue that up for any time I'm speaking. Go ahead.
Gonna say we're gonna be hearing that a lot tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway.
All right, so we want to do
and some poetry. Can't
and some
have
poetry.
bongos without a little poetry.
Yeah, and quick let me find it. Quick plug for today. We released this morning, our best of 2021. So
Oh, you did?
Aaron did the edit in record time. Sorry, Bakko, didn't mean to you should say and Bakko.
Hey, look at that. Look at that best of. Look at that episode there.
That's it right there.
like cramp.
It looks better now for some reason. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so 15 albums each, 30 song clips. So
It's amazing.
2+ hours to listen to. And yeah.
2.5.
Everything went to hell.
And not all from Frontiers, by the way.
Yeah.
No.
It's only
Just
70%.
80%. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under. Okay.
So time that one
shit.
better. All
That's
right.
the way it goes, where they're one of the main record companies out there that are putting out good music, getting good
Yeah.
bands together and letting them do it.
Low budget Hollywood squares. Yeah, incredibly low budget
Yeah.
And
with non-famous people. Oh man.
Dino
Albums
Gillespie
Unleashed.
loves them.
Oh yeah. Albums Unleashed for Van Halen with Mitch Malloy. Keep waiting for that one.
Unreleased, unleashed.
Yeah, there'd have to be
Unreleased
an
in the
album.
East.
I could pay what? You could pay Peter Criss to sit in and do rim shots, probably. I don't know if his arms are up for that.
No, I don't think so.
Um,
He needs anyway.
Y'all are dicks.
Well, you just adding
pot
comments
meat
into
kettle. The Mitch stuff was average.
Yeah, that took me a second. That was good. I like
Hey,
that.
Verno. Thought I was watching a Max Headroom video for a okay. Well, is Madame joining later? Who's Madame? He's talking about
The puppet.
Kristen, our one female
No, the old
listener.
puppet.
Oh,
you
from
know.
Solid Gold.
Raw! Yeah, and the whatever that TikTok or Tic Tac game.
Yeah. Oh, CMC before
yeah.
Frontiers. See, how many CMC records did you buy back in the day, Aaron?
A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
a lot of them.
boy. What was the pixelation on all those covers? Right?
And CMC
every
went into
every single
Spitfire,
graphic
right?
was like always out of focus. The album covers, just they
Yeah.
were bad. Even though there's some good releases, but Who's in charge of the art department?
Early
Nobody.
all digital art from creation to printing. So
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, pretty bad. All right, we want to do rock and roll show and tell since we're at the beginning of the show. And did you guys bring stuff to show off? Well, here we go anyway.
Okay.
All right, well, since LC was so enthusiastic, we'll go first with him.
Oh, really? Thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just grabbed whatever is near me, but I did look at this in the last week.
Sorry, that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good book.
Oh yeah.
But
Disagree.
but I did notice that you're. By the way, thank you for the early Christmas gift for the Psycho Circus episode. Great episode, fun interview, and
Thank
things like that. So after that,
tribute to a
remember
great
that
album.
we will
book's better than the
disagree
album.
on that one. And
Not
I agree
especially.
about the fact is the funny thing is I didn't notice that you forgot about raise your glasses. So you brought it up. I was like, that's how forgettable
Yeah.
that was. But
Yeah.
the song is
Hey,
to me.
believe me, some people noticed.
Oh, yeah, we
I
heard
bet they
about
did.
that.
How could you not do a 20-minute thing on the creation of that
Come
song?
on, people, come on.
But anyway, so I noticed that a lot everything that he said, he's consistent.
Mhm.
I can't remember how to pronounce his last name.
Plotnikov.
Thank you.
Steve.
Mike.
Steve.
But I read all of his like comments. I don't know if you ever looked at it after or right before the interview, but it's everything's the same from the Psycho Circus.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
course,
took a break from
it was cool.
Wikipedia and went to that book.
Yeah,
so-
so it's great. But I gotta tell you, for anything that Kiss, so as far as my show and tell, this is the only quality like biography type of thing between about the band. I think that they put out. I think this is pretty good. It goes between all the songs and everything. Your thoughts? I'm trying to inject Kiss in the conversation.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that book. It's all right.
I don't like the actual biography part. I like the song breakdown.
Yeah, the song by song thing is cool.
Song by
That,
song thing is
that's
pretty fun.
definitely the best part of the book. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll tell you what. If you've never read anything about Kiss, it's a fine book. So
It's not as good as Paul Stanley's self-help book, but it's pretty good.
I like. I
That's
think
one- I
Peters
don't know that one.
is slowly becoming my favorite. But
Boy, he
of
talks
soft
mad
dick
shit in
talk.
that book.
yeah, I know. And we haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, that's true. He got it all on the table for that book, and then he's been nothing but cool ever since.
Pretty much.
All right, rock and roll agrees. All right, Aaron, you want to go next?
Sure. Yeah, let me see what I got. I got a couple of things here. I was going to ask you guys about. I picked up a few CDs. I got a bunch, but I'm just going to show a couple. You guys ever heard of this? It's called Max Vag.
You say
Nothing?
Vag just like
No.
Bakko does.
Bag.
Las
You
Vegas.
still say it.
Max
We're-
Vag.
We're from the Midwest, man. We pronounce words properly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nobody. All right.
They
I
were
was
the
at a
Ross.
I was at a Goodwill
Yes.
and I found like his whole discography, and they were like 6 cents a piece. So I thought, Max Vag, I'll give it a shot.
The
I haven't
name
listened
sounds
to it
familiar. Yeah, I wonder if the music's any good.
yet. Find out. I'll let you know next time. Maybe we'll do Smash or Trash on it. Pick this up. Triumph.
Triumph. Nice.
I promised Rock and Ron that I was going to give Triumph a real try.
That's a good
And
record.
Years ago, he told me this was the place to start. Sport of Kings. So I finally got me the Triumph. I'm looking forward to checking that
I would
one
agree
out.
with him on that.
Yeah, good deal.
I'm not a big Triumph fan, but I have a handful of their records. That's the one.
Right on.
Hey, Facebook
All right,
users are back.
Max
shit.
Vag is a
That's
mixed
not-
bag.
That wasn't supposed to be the one.
It
a great
sounds
album title.
like they're saying vag.
Yeah.
It does.
Max Vag.
Max
I had a friend that
Vag,
worked at
mixed vag.
I had a friend that worked at Applebee's, and he had a redneck couple come in, and the guy ordered chicken fajitas.
Wow.
Applebee's.
Delicious.
That friend
Pretty
was
good.
you, wasn't it? And you were also the person ordering the vaginas.
It wasn't me.
It's a story about himself. He loves it so much. He's got to tell it.
Redneck.
When I worked
Come
at
on,
Applebee's, I would order the vaginas.
I mean, this guy I know.
uh,
Let's see what
All right,
else.
moving
I got
on.
here. Oh no, that's not right. This one. I was going to ask you, Chris. Have you ever heard of this? The Front. It's a Kansas City band.
I definitely
No,
have
never.
seen that cover before.
You seen it before? Anybody
Yeah, I
know what
don't-
it
Is this kind of
Kind
like
of looks
the,
like Michael Hutchins.
Kind of, yeah.
Is this like a
Kansas City version?
That's what I think of when I masturbate to it. So.
Oh my lord. So my question was going to be: are all these like a recent grab from a like a cutout? Like you went and got these all for $2?
Used music store.
Okay.
Like the max bag was, like I said, literally they were less than a dime a piece. So
that might be my takeaway for tonight is max bag.
Max bag.
It's like it's going to be a new term of
max bag is a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Oh, you're being called out.
Oh shit! What? No.
No, well, he thought it was like I thought he was getting a Tora Tora or a Danger Danger CD. And it turned out it was Duran Duran. It was just a mistake.
Yeah.
Sure.
10
Honest
cents.
mistake.
But
all right. So is that all you got for this week?
That's what I was gonna do. I was actually we went to the Goodwill and I found a bunch of CDs that I don't want, but I'll take them and I'll trade them in for CDs that I do want. And I was gonna pull a Nate and be like, yeah, I got some Spin Doctors and I got some Duran Duran and I got some Madonna and do like he did.
Gotcha.
Oh, for show and tell, we're just doing once. That was my one time. Was just showing.
Oh, you can if you got something else, go for it.
Oh no, keep going. But I just want to know.
I'm done. You go ahead.
Didn't know the format. Okay.
Well, I don't have anything major. And this is not stuff I even got recently. It's just stuff I pulled out. But there's a classic. There's the Let's Put the X in Sex 45 from Kiss.
Oh, really?
From Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits.
That's pretty cool.
Calling Dr. Love on the B side, and the theme was hands. Lots of hands.
It really was.
I love that cover.
People hate on that cover all the time. I hear about that. Like, that's when Paul decided he was in charge because he's, I don't know, 2 steps in front of the rest of the band. I never got any of that vibe until
he didn't play guitar in the music videos, and I think that's the only time. No, we're getting really nerdy. So
I never had a problem with that cover.
That's all right.
Not me either. I actually dig it. I think it's cool. It's much better than the actual record.
Yes, which is horrible. The first time I ever heard Shout Out Loud was on that, and I was like, how the fuck is this song still going on? It was like 4.5, that version was like 4.5 minutes long. The chorus goes on forever.
Yeah, it does. All right, so and then I thought for some reason I had lost this, but I wound up finding it in a bunch of shit. So there's the Vinnie Vincent Invasion All Systems Go medley 45 signed by Mark Slaughter when we interviewed him.
I thought it said fuck you, Sinzak.
Well, that's when Vinny signs it, that's what it'll say. But
sorry.
And then he'll snap it over his knee.
Yeah.
Back like, don't buy this record. It's
fuck
free.
you, Sinzak.
Is that Paul or Vinny?
Wow.
By the way, it doesn't matter. I think this is Vinny's guitar right here.
Is it really? Never played?
It's pink. Never played. Actually, since it's been in this house, it's almost never played. It's actually my wife's guitar.
So it's right on the same level as one of Vinny's guitar. Okay.
It is. It's pink and barely touched.
Yeah.
And that can be taken in a lot.
I was going to say, you opened yourself up.
Yeah. Where's the drum roll then?
There you go.
Okay.
From here on out, everybody's in charge of their own drum rolls.
Well, I'm in Cobras Studio North, so I have all sorts of crap at my just an arm's length away.
Oh boy! All right, Bakko, what do you got?
All right, I got a handful of things. The first one is just me. That was my wife's suggestion. All right, I have something that I only know of, like 8 or 9 still exist. I don't even know if this will show up on the camera. Okay. Again,
other way.
Stop.
Yeah, there we
Turn.
go.
Way.
What does that say?
It's a bloody bedsheet coffee mug.
Oh.
Before we changed the name to Jesus Christ, we were called Bloody Bedsheets for about 6 months. You probably already know why we changed the name, but we had these promotional coffee mugs brought out, and I found this little nugget with it too. This is a laminate for our last show as Bloody Bedsheets, the final bleeding.
Wow.
The final bleeding. Yes.
You won't find many of those around here.
No.
Or anywhere.
Is that bloody bed sheets mug? Is it microwave safe? Does it have some metal in it? I just want to know.
It is absolutely microwave safe. Yes,
it's good.
Yes, I've used some of them.
Did you on the flyers? You should have put the last show. Period.
Nice. Oh,
yeah. The period was silent.
That's solid.
That is a good joke.
That might be the best of the night. We might have peaked. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah,
I
you
got
have low standards.
Moving on. This is the Flip lunchbox.
Flip
came
a
with
lunchbox.
They came with their first CD. Well, I mean,
That's
this
awesome.
lunchbox did, and it's inside here. It's busted up, but it has Cherry Forever nail polish,
Nice.
an iron-on that no longer is really there, and some. Well, Bryn was actually at Rockin' Pot as a walking around guy. There you go. There's Bryn Aaron trading card.
That's awesome.
So that's kind of stuff. I was kind of like, since I didn't know exactly if it would need to be something I bought recently, but this is all crap I've had. Hold on.
That's really cool. I like that. That Brent Aarons is an awesome dude.
He's a good guy. Yeah.
There's a couple of Kiss items I brought that I've kept that are going to stay probably for the most part. I have the remote control Kiss van.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Last time I put batteries in it, it did still work. I didn't bring the whole everything down, but so, and then I got back in, I think, 94, H&H Records released Kiss Alive 3 on 3 different color vinyl, red, white, and blue. I bought all 3 colors,
That.
and I got white signed by the Revenge lineup.
Of course
right
you
on.
did.
Oh, nice.
Very
And
cool.
so that's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
Those are things that are probably staying in my collection, and that was the it. That's all I brought. So I think
cool.
LC had a couple more things.
Yeah, what do you got?
No, we can move on pretty quick. But this is, if you ever see this is a pretty sweet set. It's the Van Halen 45s, Japanese
cool.
singles, all the way up to 84. And it's all like replicated. Each single. Sorry, the light's kind of bad. But there's like the one for. They go all every single that they put out from 78 to 84. So you can usually find this pretty reasonable, but that it's very detailed. So.
You having trouble there, Bakko?
I was, but everything. Some shit just fell down. Just
It's all on the floor now. It's good.
Well,
that's cool. How much did you pay for that 45 thing?
I actually only paid $35 on Pop Market. I think it's Pop
That's
Market.
not bad.
But it's a really nice set. But that was like on a sale, or whatever. But yeah, other than that, I just have something that Aaron will appreciate, and pretty much nobody else. I've got a little local H action for your ass.
Nice.
Lifers. Double vinyl on 45. Sounds amazing.
Nice.
Great album from 2020.
That's a great album.
Don't sleep on the local H. So I gotta say,
do
I have
it.
no Ugly Kid Joe, but I do have my local H in vinyl.
yeah, check out that great episode you did with Camaro last summer.
That's
Break
right.
down.
It was
It
awesome.
was a great episode for us.
Yeah, it was great.
I
One of the
enjoyed it.
greatest things I ever had the opportunity to ever podcast about.
That's right. You finally found your person to talk to about this. It's great.
That's right.
I was listening to your best of today, and just so thrilled that I could help you guys, discover the magic of Peter Criss One for All. And help you out with that.
Hey, we should pimp that. You guys are coming back this year. We're doing
Yes.
the March Madness one more time. So yeah, look for that in March, I guess.
I gotta find something that's gonna top that. That's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There might be a Lulu exemption. We haven't decided yet.
You want to
Yeah,
break
probably
down what
should
that
be.
is? Sorry, you want to break down what that is a little bit?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, for anybody that doesn't know, we do like a March Madness type bracket. It's almost done fantasy football style, where each one of us has our own little seated section of 1 through 8. And we all pick horrible records that the listeners and people get to vote on the 2 Facebook groups and on Twitter. We'll see if we can expand that a little bit this year. I haven't started digging into that yet, though. But basically, yeah, you just vote. And then as the rounds progress, we get down to the last record. And then LC, you and I, we take our beatings and we listen to the album and then we talk about it.
Yes. So thanks, Chris, for that contribution.
Wow, nothing pleases me more than finding a way to torture a fellow podcaster. So I'm happy to help.
I got to tell you, I didn't even know what we were.
Right on.
When I was going through it, I was like, I don't even know if we can do the episode. Seriously, I'm like, I don't know what I can say really about this, except like then this material. was good enough. What did you think, Bakko? Was it a
every-
challenge for you?
Well, it was a challenge to listen to again because I heard it back when it came out. But as far as stuff to talk about, it's never that hard to get into breakdown. There's always some fucking nonsense. So no, I knew it was going to be fine. It was the hardest thing was to get you to kind of keep going and actually convince you to listen to the record. That was the biggest hurdle.
It was torturous.
I listened to one song, man. I can't do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Oh no, I can't.
I'm like, I'm on track 4. There's nothing here, man.
No,
That's the point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, too funny. All right, so with Cobras and Fire, any sneak previews of what's coming up on the show in the future?
well, this is live, so yeah, we this next Tuesday we're back with from our Christmas and New Year break, and I think we got a pretty good episode out. Ted Nugent ejaculates. You guys talked about that. I think he actually I didn't say this in the episode, so I'm not spoiling anything, but he ejaculates headlines, not music. So, but no, we get into that. We get into a little bit of Kiss talk. I share a little bit of my personal hell from like the beginning of November into about the middle of December, but it's all good fun and everything comes out okay.
Saved by rock and roll.
Saved by rock and roll. Yes.
Nice.
I don't know what else you got to say on that, LC.
Just we talked because if you wanted to know our thoughts about Eric Clapton randomly, there was a recent thing about the person that got sued for putting up a bootleg. Basically, we listened to your episode and we made our own.
Oh, well, that's nothing new.
Basically, we read Blabbermouth.
Yeah.
We don't do that. No, yeah,
That's
we
right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But
Episode
no,
of
I'm trying to think of what else
Blabber
is on. What else is on?
I think I forgot about the Clapton thing, but that's really, I mean, Ace Frehley talking about Satan and sacrifices being performed to convince people to shoot up a hip hop concert.
Sure.
Talked about how 50-year-old white men were Googling who's Travis Scott, stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything
no.
you need to know.
yeah, all the
Next
important
episode.
stuff at Cobras and Fire.
Mhm.
But
This Tuesday.
and at
Every
least
Tuesday.
one appearance from
Thanks.
Aaron Camaro.
At least one. All right, good.
Oh,
good.
every episode.
You're on there. You're on there at least 5 or 6 times.
Man, you really too bad it's not like a Friends royalty, you know. Where
I know. That's why every night before I go to bed, I pray that you guys make it big so that I can cash in on my royalty someday.
all good. Hey, if that happens, win-win.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I did like making a loop of both of our laughs together in one of the episodes. So got a great laugh, man. The best laugh in the podcast industry. Well done.
I got the loop one that I made that time. I forget, what did we use that for?
I think it was
remember which
an
episode.
intro for our 200th episode, maybe.
Oh, so yeah,
Possibly.
so like that where I had you guys laughing nonstop. Oh, that's funny. I wish I had that. I need a sound effect thing.
Yeah, I
Sure.
know. There you go. All right. So, do we want to cover any news stories before we get into Bracket Brawl, or do we want to go straight into
Ooh,
Bracket Brawl?
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm good either way.
Got any news stories? Anything
Yeah.
exciting happening today?
Yeah, I pulled up a few things on Blabbermouth, which I never use. And we'll do that, and we'll see what's on here. So, well, of course,
Should be a drinking game. You scroll down the list, and however many stories you get to see Ted Nugent, that's how many drinks you got to take.
Well, I had it set up to open.
We'll never
another...
get drunk that way.
Oh no! You're right, because it'll be like one
The
drink.
second one, yeah. Oh,
But it'll
shit,
be a
there's
lot
another
of one or two drinks.
I had it set up to pull open in another window, but it's not letting me do it. So I can just tell you the story and we can comment on it if that'll have to work for now. So, well, Aaron and Bakko and I were talking a little bit before you guys joined on. So Kiss announced today that they're doing another off the soundboard release. And there was a lot of people going, well, what are they going to do? Are they going to do, an Ace and Peter era show? Or are they going to do a Lick It Up tour show? Well, no, it's even better. They're going to do a show from 2004's Rock the Nation for Virginia Beach, which they already did for the Instant Live, which you can hear 20 versions of. So that's what's coming out next for Kiss.
I actually joined a comment on a thread, and it was mostly positive, like, already bought it, pre-ordered, all this like non-refundably booked, boom, kind of shit. And I said, really? I mean, so much for, and this was like the one cool thing they've done recently. I thought the first one was like, there was some optimism, like maybe they'll actually kind of do some kind of cool shit with this. But then I'm like, probably not. But this is actually less than I expected. I just don't look, because of it's the Instant Live tour. It's the current lineup. This is way too new, and this is lazier than I thought they would go. But yeah, one guy commented, yeah, but it's not out on vinyl. And I'm like, I'm just disappointed is all I said to the guy. And he's like, I'll buy anything, even literally like something like, I'll buy anything, even if it's just, if it's on vinyl, even if it's just farts. And I'm like, well, they're banking on it, buddy. They really are. I mean, they have been for 30 years. You are the fucking target audience. It's like, put a KISS logo on it and you got a sale. So I don't know.
All right, then listen.
All right.
Yeah, they already did release a box of farts. It's the Gene Simmons box set.
I thought that was music from The Elder.
No,
The Vault of Farts.
Sorry about
Vault
it.
of
Farts. Yes.
At least you get to shake Gene's hand before he releases the box of farts on you.
You did anyway.
For $2,000.
Shake his hand and pull his finger.
But I'll tell you what, the one thing that I would have loved for them to announce was there's some bootleg out there that's like, I think like 83, 84, some combo. I think it's like Kiss Alive. They call it Kiss Alive 3 or something like that. But it's all the like Creatures and Look It Up era, like the deep tracks that they did. And it is amazing. Like it sounds pretty solid too. But if they had something like that, like one of those shows, right? I mean, that's utopia for us. Right?
They're never gonna release anything like that with Vinny.
I get that.
It's
I'm just
not
saying,
happening.
like, okay. So let's take it back. But the fact that they just released one of the 50 shows they did, like I have Tinley Park because that's a show I saw, so I bought that CD. I mean, that's what they're just releasing one of those CDs, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That is so
I
lazy.
got Somerset.
Yeah,
So
I got the
mean,
one
like,
here in Nashville.
Yeah.
It'd be good to the official release and you compare, right?
They should have done the Somerset one because I would have bought that just to hear my voice yell "suck chow" on vinyl.
Oh, so. Nice. Okay. Everybody has goals.
That's mine.
Well, you know,
it is as of today. That's my lifelong dream.
the best news is you're going to get to hear Detroit Rock City and Love Gun, and they haven't put nearly enough copies of those songs out.
That set list for that tour wasn't bad, but it was
actually good. Yeah,
it was Tommy and Eric playing at like to a click track, and like it was lifeless and dull. It made Poison seem enjoyable. So
no,
incorrect.
Poison that day. Ricky Rocket was in another band that day when I saw him. He was playing.
Oh yeah, same here.
Drums.
Yeah, they were
so
fucking
I was like,
garbage.
What are you fucking playing to, man?
I'm sorry, they were exactly what Poison always sounds like.
So you're gonna get these guys.
And I'm saying that's how
dare
boring
you
Kiss
offend
was.
this man.
Anyway. Super late on that one. All right. All right, Al Horta thinks they should release Madison Square Garden December '85 Asylum tour since it was his first Kiss show. Well, cool. I don't know. I'd like to hear it, but I don't know if they're going to.
Man, do you think they'll actually do any no makeup shows? I bet you that's off the table.
I wish they would. I mean,
me too. I love that suggestion.
There.
I would think I would have non-refundably pre-ordered that.
What would be your like? Just go around the room. What's like your top two shows that you would like them to release? Maybe one realistic and one like ultimate.
Well, one thing that they should have done, which I didn't even order the Destroyer box. Did any of you guys order the Destroyer box set? No. But
I
one
would
thing
love to hear those Steven Wilson 5.1 mixes.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to buy a system that actually works with it first.
Well, I have one, but it's just you have to buy the box set. That's not available. It's not like you can rip it. You know what I mean? At least
right.
Yeah. So.
Well, what bothers me about it is for the live show on that, they put out the Paris 76 show, which, for anybody who collected bootlegs knew that as Fried Alive, which came out in like 89 or some shit. And it wasn't even a good sounding bootleg then. No. And it sounds even just as bad now.
Terrible.
To me, like there's a soundboard recording of them playing in Toronto in '76 that sounds 20 times better than that one. And it's been in bootleg circles that long, but they could have put that one out and it would have been better. I think that one would actually be great to hear, but I don't know why they went with that Paris show.
It's pretty rough, right? Even the
It's
playing.
terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's not a good show at all.
No.
I'd like something from the Lick It Up tour, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
think
they had
Asylum's a great choice too, because that thing is just buried.
Yeah,
I don't know if this stuff is out there, but I don't know. What about you guys?
Aaron, what do you think?
I don't know. I knew a guy that had like everything bootleg.
You knew a guy?
We should comment on this.
Oh,
The people who spent the $250 or $1,000 are still waiting for their Dubai shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Aaron.
Shark on a boat.
Wait, that's the concert you want?
Yeah.
Is the
shark
the
concert?
Yeah, shark boat.
The six.
They need to release that on like 3 discs, 78 speed.
Oh my god, I would buy that.
I want to listen to it at night
It's all
where
Gene,
I can.
right?
I want to listen to it so I hear the gentle waves. I can listen to it when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Oh yes.
I want that so bad right now. Oh.
Would be great is if they didn't release the actual show, but they just overdubbed waves and everything, like fake crowd noise.
Right,
It'd be more enjoyable.
It really would. But come on, is that not the most of their entire career? That has to be the ultimate Spinal Tap moment, is seeing them being tugged behind it
was so bad. Paul Stanley pretended to get sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Even he couldn't be involved with that.
And he signed off on the Macy's. He actually torpedoed the whole Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade deal. Then they ended up getting stuck on a small trailer.
That was a
him.
clusterfuck too. Yeah.
That was a bad idea when it was an idea.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah. The shark thing. The saddest part is, as a fan, I was like, I'm not surprised.
No.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. Is it didn't shock me at all.
For sharks. And
the
sharks clearly have taste. They didn't show up.
Well, that's what kills me, is so many Kiss fans these days are like, they're going to ruin their integrity. I'm like, have you been paying attention for the last 20 years?
Yeah. Sharks are like
that shark has been jumped.
Yes.
It has.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Right. Oh, is LaFon's here?
It was a reference. Had to jump on it.
I got that Fonzie doll back here.
You do.
My co-host.
Be careful what you say. You'll have a copyright infringement.
Hey, just doing our jobs, man.
Yeah, just doing our job, man.
Okay. All
right. So
people need to know Slippery When Wet was released today.
Yay. Well, speaking of Bon Jovi, they just announced a new tour today. So they're doing a tour in the spring, and they're coming to St. Paul in April, Bakko.
Second show of the tour, baby.
Yeah. So what do we think of Bon Jovi still going out there and doing it?
Man's got to pay for his 18th house. Come on.
People are still buying tickets to go see him. I mean, what the hell? If you can go out and do it, and I'm not a Bon Jovi fan, I would not be going to see the show, but I know plenty of people I'm sure will, mostly women, probably about my age.
I kind of agree with Aaron, although I got to tell you, I think John can sing about as good as Paul nowadays, or at least he doesn't really seem to try. So
yeah.
Oh, his voice is blown too. Yeah,
he just talks.
Yeah.
Halfway there, we'll live a normal prayer.
Well, he wanted to be Bruce Springsteen.
Does Bon Jovi still play those old rock tunes?
Yeah, but they're altered quite a bit these days.
Really?
Are they?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they're tuned down like 2 full steps for him to even try to sing those songs. It's just, I don't know. And then I love that he titled an album 2020. It's like, what the ultimate selling point. Let's call your album 2020. All right. So yeah. So let's see. Bon Jovi touring. What else do I have here? I purposely avoided the 30 stories about Corey Taylor. So
what's her?
That's another one that you can drink to. Yeah.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah. I posted something about, like, Corey Taylor said the Beatles documentary on Disney Plus was the greatest music documentary he's ever seen. And I shared it and I said, thank God we have Blabbermouth to report on every single thought that comes across this dude's mind.
Pretty much.
Crazy.
Who are the five? Who are the five biggest talking heads in rock? You've got, of course, you've got Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Who else?
Corey Taylor.
Corey Taylor. They always go for him. Keep going. Like, there's probably a top. No, seriously, every single Tom Morello. There's
Ted Nugent, but for the wrong reason.
If you want, like, I mean,
Sure.
to me, that's where I was gonna go. Ted Nugent and well, Kid Rock can do anything right now and get a headline because
I meant somebody that
Whatever.
they always go for a comment for, like a comment on, like, rock in general. Those are the ones that I think first of.
Well, I think Dave Grohl is on a certain level. Like Dave is like, if Good Morning America or CNN needs a comment, Dave Grohl's to go to. If we're talking blabbermouth, we're talking Corey Taylor. I mean, so Scott Ian would be a good one.
And I would say one of the guys from Gwar.
Yeah, Chris
Usually
Jericho.
the name on those guys pretty.
Jericho, yeah.
Yeah, Jericho is a good one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Fozzy? I don't think I've ever heard you guys talk about that band.
I like the one song. By the way, fun band live, and seen him a couple times, and got to interview him for Decibel Geek TV at Northern Invasion. Very cool guy. But the only song that's ever clicked with me is that I become, Judas. Yeah. So
me as well. I saw them live before. They're fun, but perfectly rated. The band name. I mean, Jericho's a cool guy and stuff, but I don't know. They kind of, doesn't they all kind of sound the same after, or it's okay rock. You know what it is? It's AEG Fest rock. It's one of those that are on the fifth
second
level.
stage, 3 o'clock.
Yes, that's what it is.
I think he should have called the band Dr. Teeth, but that's just me. All right.
He's fun though. I mean, he really works the crowd. Well, he's got his background in pro wrestling, but no, I definitely wouldn't skip out on him if I'm at a festival that they're playing at, and I might even go out of my way to see him, like, play a club or something like that, depending on the day of the week and the cost. So
they sucked monkey balls, according to Ron Diemert. So
yeah, but he was sitting side stage in the back of the arena, so he had a bad seat. So.
I didn't know that was part of their act, but so I might actually be swayed to buy a ticket if they do it. That's interesting.
That's the encore. What kind of monkey?
Yeah, I know. Is it an orangutan or is it an ape?
It depends.
Hey, quick question there. How old were you when you realized that there was more than just monkey? There was monkeys. All you go to the zoo and it's like none of them say monkey. It's like all these fucking different weird names, man.
I don't know where to go with
42. 42.
Oh, so 42 for you? Okay. Well.
And then I saw their face. Old. All right. So did you guys hear the Bullet Boys broke up again?
What? They were not even back together, really. They did one show in Denver. That was it.
No, they did. Them. Yeah, they did a few shows, but Mick Sweeta and Jimmy DeAnda are out of the band again, and they're talking around the subject and basically saying how it's kind of toxic and there's certain everything has a shelf life and you don't know, and I think it all boils down to Mark Torian's a prick and we don't want to work with him. I think that's really what the story is.
Yeah, that interview he did got a lot of headlines, but it's a bullshit interview. It's like you're not saying fucking anything. You nailed it. It's toxic. Mick Sweeta.
Okay.
I asked Mark.
Relationship things just don't work out. Some people aren't meant to be in the same room together. It's
Jesus. Guy has more cliches than Gene Simmons.
I emailed Mark Torian to try to get a comment from him. He just responded with, "Do I even know you, bro?" And I just left it alone after that.
I want to just
the funny thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Oh, I was like, I had put a list of people I'm trying to reach out to get on the show this year, and he was on the list, Mark Torian. But then and this literally dropped him like, well, now he's not gonna not until they get something different going. So I'm just, I don't know.
Well, they're gonna keep doing the dates that are on the books. So he's just gonna get fill-in guys,
right? As of right now, Lonnie's still doing it, but their manager quit, right? The guy, oh god, good dude, the Monster to Rock Cruise guy, Larry Moran.
Yeah, I think he left as their manager too. I think
that's what I mean. Yeah, he left with Mick and
Yeah, that tells you things have
Other
really
guy.
gone south if Larry's pulling out of it too.
Right.
So that's not good.
I was just going to make a comment that I had never seen the Billy Boys live until like 4 or 5 years ago when they had what was the album? Bakko?
Elefante.
Elefante. I always say it wrong. Which I thought was a pretty strong album.
Great record.
Yeah, so I saw him live here in Denver with that lineup. Fucking smoked it, like exceeded expectations. Mark killed it playing guitar, and then this summer at Freedom Fest in Denver, they had the original lineup, and it was just sloppy. Like the only person that was really, I'm going to go to bat for Mark as far as he was putting all the effort in, and everybody else was just kind of off. It was just for somebody who's only seen him twice, it was a big difference of the original versus. It might have been just rusty, COVID, not practicing, but
wasn't it super cold that day and windy?
It was, but other bands brought it. Fucking Kicks killed it.
Fair enough.
All that stuff. So I won't say that they were affected by that, but
this is not a band that has rehearsed together for the last 20 years, so I don't know.
I guess
I believe it though.
I had more fun seeing the other show with the non-original lineup. That's all I gotta say. So I won't be opposed if they were going back on tour with not the original.
Yeah, it won't. It has zero impact on whether I'm going to go see them or not. Yeah,
sure.
Aaron, you got that story about seeing them with
I seen them
the tribute they did.
I seen them at a little club in Murfreesboro here in Middle Tennessee, and Murfreesboro is not a big town; it's a little bitty.
That's where
club.
I am.
And I forget who. I think it was L.A. Guns with Jizzy Pearl singing.
Ooh. So we're going back a ways.
Yeah. So this was a few years ago.
This is the 90s, right?
Well, this was no. So I don't.
Early 2000s, probably.
What do you mean tribute though?
Well, he'll get to that.
Let him get there, man. Jesus.
I'm excited for the story.
So I don't know exactly when it was, but the timeline is it's right the same like day or day after or day of that Les Paul died. You know, basically the inventor of the electric guitar. And so Bullet Boys are playing that night, and Mark Torian gets up there and he's like, yeah, I want to give a tribute, guitar tribute, and we're all drunk and like, yeah, Les Paul, and he's messing around and he's got a Les Paul, he's got a Les Paul on stage. So we figure he's going to give a shout out. So he's doing stuff on his guitar, and then he goes, yeah, to Michael Jackson. And then he busts into like, I don't even, Billie Jean,
I think he was doing back then. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, what Michael Jackson, like that was like a year ago, what? So he busts out his Les Paul on the day Les Paul dies and plays tribute to the guitar majesty of Michael Jackson.
He's a weird dude. I will tell you that when I did see them too, he went into this whole like, who here believes in God? Like at the end, like encore is like turn this into like a whole religious thing for like 5 minutes. I'm like, and then I think he went to Smooth Up In Ya for the encore. I'm like, what kind of intro is that?
What is that about?
Song, divine inspiration helped me write this one.
Jesus.
Who wants to shave their pubes?
That's right. He's a hell of a storyteller, that guy.
Oh, here's a reenactment of Mark Torian in Murfreesboro. This is tribute to Michael Jackson.
That's right.
Yeah. Also, Vinnie Vincent's latest musical output.
Sure.
Done that in a while.
Yeah.
Thought it sounded
Guys,
familiar.
are we all heading to the big show there in whatever is it, May or?
Yeah, May
Preachers
Memorial
Fest.
Weekend.
What is this?
Preachers Fest. It's Ace Frehley Band and Vinnie Vincent.
Oh, yes. Is that still existing?
Yeah, don't buy your tickets in advance. Although I agree with Aaron. Honestly, if you go and he doesn't show, but you have all these other bands, it's still a good day.
Yeah,
I think that's I think that's why those other bands are being booked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so non-refundably booked.
Yeah, it's the Vinny didn't show up, so let's have go see Enough's Enough and Pretty Boy Floyd. And
That's bad. Vinnie Vincent's probably playing our show when we talked about that to the promoter, going, see, I don't have to show up. These guys, they say just go. It'll be a good time, even if Vinny don't play.
You guys planted the seed. He's like, I'm just not gonna go.
That's right.
Fuck this. Fuck it. I'm Vinny fucking Vincent, bitch.
I I don't have much to say about this right now.
Coward.
Oh,
You
that's a first.
coward.
Yeah.
That's what Vinny said you'd say, by the way.
Oh, you're in contact with him?
Every fucking day.
That's right.
Oh, dude.
Only through Seance.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be a recreation of the Kiss Rio '83 show with a full band. And
I just want to see that. I just want to see that
tank.
little that tank that comes out like a Hot
The
Wheel.
tiny tank.
there's gonna be a little Tonka tank.
That's right.
Shoot, hit button
Get
and
at
it
the
shoots a
Walmart.
little
Yeah,
missile,
amazing.
little foam missile.
Little Nerf
Yeah.
gun at the end. Pew 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 pew.
I'd be interested in seeing Ace. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing him and seeing some. Enough's enough would be cool to see. But yeah, I don't. No real interest in going to see Vinny. But yeah, a familiar venue too. It's where we did Rock and Prod in 2019.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it's amusing thinking of Ace's viewpoint about things he's being booked for at this point in his life. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? This looks like a clusterfuck. Okay, how much is it?
Right.
He's too
It's all
busy
about the money.
investigating and breaking down and exposing satanic whatever.
It's not
worship
him.
and stuff.
It's
That's
whoever's
not.
working
That's his girlfriend.
Guaranteed, yes.
So
I don't think.
he goes from one psycho to another one.
You
Well,
got-
yeah,
you-
he's Ace
it's
Frehley. You
just a
expect
man.
him to have good judgment?
yeah.
I don't know.
and-
I think he's got a history of picking wrong when it comes to women.
He's still married to Jeanette, right?
Well, he doesn't want to get whacked, so that's why that's going on.
Oh God. Hey Camaro. If you want to take a road trip, a week from tonight, Donnie V is playing a free show in Wisconsin at Turtle Lake Casino. You and me, bro.
Oh, wow.
We'll sit down and smoke some cigarettes because it's required in the Wisconsin casino.
Yeah.
But and check out some Donnie V. I'm actually thinking of heading over there, but it's about an hour and a half drive, so there's that.
That sounds pretty cool, man. I wish I could.
I'm glad he's out doing gigs again. That's good.
Yeah.
At least something here and there, right? I actually do wish him the best. The funny thing is, I took the first interview with him as a way to it was like, well, you can have Jakey Lee, but you need to do Donnie V, and so I kind of had to I don't know. I'm not a big enough guy. I don't have a lot of information. So I kind of crammed it together. But then, fortunately, I think you guys had already talked to him at that point. Have you had him on once or twice?
Just the once.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this was before the first time you had him on. I think the second time was a little more nuts. But for some reason, I'd heard him talk. And basically, I'm like, I probably don't need to do too much. He can kind of carry the thing and keep it interesting. And actually, he was a good guy. So then when that's why I had him on a second time. And then he really cut a vein on that one, but he seems like a good guy. He's doing his best to keep his shit together. And yeah, to Cecil, I'll tell you, I thought his solo record that he did proved he can still sing.
Oh yeah,
I think
for
yeah,
sure.
it's one of the best things he's done. I think. I mean, it's really really good, and just the songwriting chops are still there. No matter no matter how troubled the guy is, how many problems he has, he can still churn out great songs. And so I'm always rooting for Donnie because he's so talented.
Same here. And I'm not a big enough stuff to family. He just seemed like a cool guy.
And if you listen to our episode was what, Aaron, like 2 hours, that was the final product, but it was like 3.5 hours of talking.
Yeah.
We had to cut a lot of
leaving their track and reconvening a half hour later.
Yeah. We got into UFOs and God and all kinds of stuff with Donnie V. Yeah,
but it was cool. It was really cool.
So we've driven LC off the stream.
Oh, he's
back. I think he went to the bathroom during my little monologue there.
Yeah. Hey, you're supposed to let us know when you go to the bathroom, so that way if you don't come back in a reasonable amount of time, we can call somebody and have them check on you.
Wellness check. That's good.
Yeah. So let us know next time when you're leaving.
No problem.
Let us know where you're going.
You guys were in a great conversation about Enough's Enough, I think. So I had to
seemed like this is a good time to tap out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that one.
This is my piss break.
Yeah, it's like being at a concert. You know,
it's like a drum solo.
That's right.
So the next story is one that I put because I know Toomey's tuned in, and I know that he'll cream his jeans when he hears about this.
Ooh,
so
I like it.
Watch out.
That's a good visual.
Just
Testament.
mine.
Yeah, exactly. Testament's Alex Skolnick has launched a rap alter ego called Scully D.
Oh,
And
This
he's
is amazing.
hoping to.
This is just killer.
He wants to take down the right-wing echo chambers in a video for a song called Biglie. So Alex Skolnick is now a rapper.
all right.
Now, I've seen a lot of the comments on the stories that have been shared. It's amazing to me in a certain sense, but also not surprising how many people think he is like seriously trying to become a rapper.
I didn't even look that deep into it. I just thought,
listen.
He's actually does a very good job at it. I'm surprised how well he rhymed all this stuff about, Fox News and the insurrection into things. But this is not like a real career move for him. And a lot of people seem like, why would you do this? And by the way, Testament always sucked anyway. It's like, all right. Well.
I don't know. I mean, listen, George Lynch made a big move into rap at one point for that one album, right? Why can't he do it too? That was successful.
well, I mean, Dee Dee Ramone did it with
Lynch Mob.
It was successful.
Yeah.
Dee Dee Ramone turned it up. He pulled it off back in
I
Dee Dee's
think-
time.
Have to follow the trends.
George Lynch watched this video and said, fuck, that's what I should have done.
That's right. See?
It's much better than that Lynch Mob record, but no, it's funny, it's poignant, it's political, so it's going to piss a lot of people off, especially if you think the election was stolen. But that's the way it is. But I take the message out. I thought he did a really great job. From the video to the lyrics, it's not a great song. It's not a great rap song. And again,
I have to listen to it still.
He's not trying to become an actual rapper. This is just him having a little fun and also trying to send a message out there.
Scully D.
What's his rap name again?
Scully D.
Scully D. Nice. Okay.
Bakko's only behind it because it has skull in the name.
I'm not sure.
Scully.
At first I went to the chewing tobacco, but yeah. Why don't the Vikings have Alex Skolnick out to play the national anthem at one of the games?
Yeah. Or at least
they had
toot the
Joey
little horn.
Belladonna sing it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He got
That's
panned.
Really?
Oh
Man.
In a news story that Ian Wadley will love, Sammy Hagar has been named the national tourism ambassador to Los Cabos, Mexico.
Nice. Proud.
Good for him.
Yeah. And that's all we have for that.
Was he wearing flip flops when he got the award?
I think that's a safe bet.
I think so.
And then Aaron and we touched on this during the Best of 2021 episode. Apparently, Alice Cooper's band had a, quote, huge part in writing music for the next studio album. That's what Nita Strauss has said.
Oh, so this came out after this just came out when you guys were talking about on the episode about it. That is great news.
Yeah.
They must have heard Elsie's comments. So
they must have, yes.
That's what we all been saying.
Everybody's.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, that was more you than me. I really hadn't thought about it that much. I'm going to give this one all to you.
No, just
you are an influencer. You should start getting paid by Instagram.
I should. But point being is we are all Alice Cooper fans here.
Oh, of course. No. I like the news. I was giving you credit for actually sharing that opinion.
Yeah, I mean that band is the best band he's had, I think, because I think the first time I saw him was like 97 onward, seeing him live, and it keeps getting better. And usually that's not the trend when you see a legacy act; it keeps getting worse. And his band is so fucking spot on. And if they have anything that's close to Eyes of Alice Cooper, Dirty Diamonds, I don't love those albums, but that vibe I think would be good for him.
I'll say this though. I mean, on a serious note, it's one thing to be a really great, tight live band. That doesn't mean you can come together and write great songs. There's more examples of it not being the case than it being the case. So
I can see that, but why would they be any better or worse than Bob Ezra and the studio people that he grabs? They have to. It has to be as good or better, I would think. Performance.
That's valid. Yeah. No. I'm optimistic. Why not?
Yeah. All right. Optimistic. Why not? That's an agreement between you and me.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
Why not?
I think it's something that you care about, and I think that's great, buddy.
Look at this. The love fest. We got to edit this out.
You're getting a lot of validation as Bakko's co-host tonight.
I guess so.
They're soaking in.
That's right.
Mike,
This,
too.
I'm doing, this is one of the best night of my sidekick life.
How did he
Finally.
Yeah, so who's the first mic and who's the sidekick?
Well,
According to Dave Brewington, I'm first Mike, but I don't know. I always thought I was the Camaro to LC's Sinzak.
it evolved. I have given him of the Cobras and Fire brand, just so everybody knows. This is because we have legal contracts written up and everything.
Yeah.
It was Cobras and Fire, but I always had the Cobras and the ampersand. I have given him the ampersand. He is officially, because of his editing. And if you're into grunge people and you've never even heard of these two clowns on the bottom of the screen, you got to check out the Nevermind sidecast that this man put together to take a deep dive into that. He is officially the first mic from Work Done.
It really is
and
a love
fired.
fest, apparently. So thank you for that.
And fuck you.
Yes, fuck you too.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now we're-
Can't you guys do this on your own time? I mean,
I'm sorry. We're
you
done.
really need us here for this?
No, I'm done. I don't even know why we're talking
Like
this way.
you two
Bracket
never
Brawl.
talk to each other on the
Bracket
phone
Brawl.
or anything?
It went from a live stream to family therapy for
Yeah.
Bakko and LC.
Sorry,
It's
man.
like I feel like I should just sit here and be quiet while Bakko finally validates loose cannon and
That's
just
right.
let it go.
God. Show us on the Mitch Malloy doll where he hurt you.
It was the eardrum.
Everywhere.
No, it was the
Right.
teeth. Come
Right in
on.
the smile. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine what it
Oh,
takes
I had the
to
wrong
take
mix.
away this smile? A
By the way,
lot.
these are the conversations right before the podcast ends, just so you know.
Ah,
No.
gotcha.
Those are the kind of conversations that lead us to go, hey, awesome. Time for Bracket Brawl.
Damn straight!
All right, hang on. Let me do my special
do it.
effects here. All right, here we go.
Ooh,
Boom.
Boom. Pow.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
sound. My special sound effects that I added.
Yeah.
By the way, congratulations on your 18th year of podcasting. I forgot to mention.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's amazing.
I see what you did there. All right.
All right. You guys ready for Bracket Brawl? This is the game. We got a whiteboard. It makes it official. It's the Bracket Brawl whiteboard. I thought what we'd do today is go 30 years back in time because it's 2022 now. So we're going to go back to 1992. I've got 16 of the most rockin' albums that came out in 1992. Now there's
The
four
best
of us.
year in music ever.
Greatest
year in rock is what you mean.
Greatest year in rock, 1992.
90s died. Okay. All right.
So we've got four of us here tonight. So that means we don't have the official tiebreaker. So we're going to have to rely on you, the people that are along for the ride with us tonight, to help us decide if it comes down to a, where it's split, then we're going to need some help. Normally do this with three. Tonight, the people are the tiebreakers if we need it. All right. So what I've done is I put together a list of albums that came out in 1992, hard rock, heavy metal, pretty popular stuff most people liked. And of course, there's a lot of albums that came out in 92. I couldn't fit all of them. It only fits 16. So I just picked them. I just put them in some kind of order randomly. And here we go. So for the first matchup in 1992, it's Faith No More, Angel Down.
Angel Dust.
Angel Dust.
Oh, sorry. Angel Dust.
Angel Down is the Sebastian Bach.
Oh, that's
Sebastian
Sebastian Bach. Yeah, that wasn't 92. Versus Wasp, Crimson Idol.
Oh, shit. I don't have a graphic for that one. I forgot to get it.
Oh fuck.
Angel Dust versus Crimson Idol.
Yeah.
How's this go?
Very
First time doing this, so
Two very different albums. It's there's no right answer or wrong answer.
Oh,
it's all just
Bushy, calm
opinion.
down. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there was definitely 16 good albums that came
So we're
out
gonna
in
make
92
our-
and some.
We'll make our own picks and then we'll go to the audience. They're already voting, but let's go ahead and go. I'll go first.
Right
I'm
on.
gonna pick Wasp.
Oh, shock.
I do love Angel Dust, so it's a good record.
I think both these albums are similar in a way that they they both have some strong songs and some kind of weird shit on it too. But I was a big fan of Faith No More back then. Kind of fell off with Wasp a little bit at that point. I'm going to go Faith No More.
All right. So one for each.
LC, you go next. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I'm going to go Angel Dust. I mean, Midlife Crisis is still on all my playlists. And Be Aggressive is crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't really actually, to be fair, I don't really know that Wasp album. But
Crimson Idol? Wow, that's a great record.
I don't. But I have to give the.
You are familiar with the, according to you, the recording that Blackie did not too long ago.
That is.
That's right.
See, you guys actually got me into the Wasp back catalog on that one. Seriously, like the Lost
motherfucker.
We have not done an episode.
Yeah, because I was like, go fuck yourself. I talked about Wasp all the time, and then like, man, did you hear Decibel Geek? Oh, Wasp was pretty good.
See how angry he is if not everything is given to him.
Aaron, we're going back to being therapists here.
Right.
What's going on?
Oh, let's go back to the brawl. The point is that Faith the War is the winner because
when he gets minimized. God,
listen. The point being is that Faith No More will always win because they have a track called Jizzlobber.
That's true.
It was a great song too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, Bakko, you going to tie it up and put it to the people, or are you going to vote for Faith No More?
Man, I'll tell you this: the two songs that he quickly looked up online and pulled in front of his screen, I do
Wikipedia.
think are two killer tracks. So Be Aggressive and especially Midlife Crisis to me is probably my favorite Faith No More song of all time. But honestly, the rest of that record just it was a disappointment coming off of I can't remember what was the
real thing.
The real thing. Yeah.
I can see that.
But also not my favorite Wasp record, but I think it's better than the Faith No More.
Oh, so we're tied.
So by a nose, I'm going to go with Wasp. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the audience. So we've got, man, we might actually have to do math on this one.
Yeah, here. I do the whiteboard. I don't do the math.
One for Faith No More, one for Wasp, two for Wasp, three for Wasp, four for Wasp, two for Faith No More, three for Faith No More. Was it 5 for Wasp or 4?
Yeah,
5. 4.
5-4.
5 tied at 5. 6-5. Faith No More. Bakko needs to talk like that all the time. What does RV mean?
It's the name of a song.
RV is on the Faith No More album.
Yeah.
So that's 7-5.
All right.
This is just information.
7-6.
That's not really a vote. Another Faith No More. Faith No More. Faith No More. Oh, all right. Faith No More is running away with it. All right, Faith No More wins. F&M. All right.
Okay.
All right. Faith No More advances into the next round. Wasp is eliminated.
People are wrong.
So say the people. All right. So our next matchup in the first round is going to be Alice in Chains Dirt versus Def Leppard Adrenaline.
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't know that we're going to need the audience for this one.
It's 1992. That album by Def Leppard was pretty popular. That was the one for me. I was like, I'm out.
Yep, me too. I fucking lost my fandom when that album came out.
And I was a big Def Leppard fan, man. I really liked that band.
Anytime you get the instructional guide from Joey Elliott of how to make love like a man,
you stole my joke. I was going to use that same joke.
Oh, sorry, man.
Sorry.
Well, unlike you guys, I was just an average, ordinary, everyday kid. You know. Do I really gotta say it? Dirt. I'm done.
Yeah. Is there any even argument here?
Dirt might be one of the 5 best albums in my opinion of all time. I'm not 10 maybe
of the 90s at least, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I mean, I had it number 1 on my grunge list, so it's got to be pretty high up. Anyway, whatever. Dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching the comments run away here.
There we go.
Everybody except Bushy.
Yeah, of course, Bushy picks fucking Def Leppard.
God, it's like rain when I die or stand up, kick love into motion. It's like so.
I suppose the rock's out of the question.
Yeah,
all right.
It is.
Anybody else notice that Elsie's face got brighter?
It did.
Brightened
It's
up.
light. Hold on. Here we go.
No, it's because of the computer monitor. Every time you look up song titles to.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that my tell?
Yeah, it's a pretty good tell.
I'm starting to feel like this whole wiki reads thing is just kind of a
Oh, no.
projection.
Exactly.
I love. The thing is that I just love the fact how smooth the wiki reads are. I guarantee they're one take, they're perfect, and it sounds like it's a voiceover. It's voiceover work, man. Next level. I'm jealous. It's really a jealousy thing.
That's a good
not
spin.
projection.
I like that. Good effort.
Yeah.
Nice try.
All
but
right,
okay.
so I guess it goes without
Not too
saying.
bad. Not too bad.
Not too bad. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks, Tony Romo.
All right, let's roll.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So everybody with Alice in Chains,
sexy
except
fuck.
for Loose Cannon, he's got Def Leppard, but you outvoted. Sorry, LC, you're outvoted. Alice in Chains moves on.
Check out our Adrenalize episode.
Absolutely.
They did one.
We guarantee the episode's better than the album.
Yes.
All right, so moving on to the next matchup. This one's a little tougher, I think. White Zombie, La Sextorcisto versus Suicidal Tendencies, The Art of Rebellion.
Boy.
Not for
I like
me.
both these quite a bit, but man, that Suicidal Tendencies album is out of this world, man. Maybe one of the best things they ever done. I'll start it out. I'm going Suicidal Tendencies.
I'm going to go with Aaron just because I've never had any love for White Zombie, like pre-Rob Zombie solo. I'm going to throw it out there. So
Really?
I'm going to say Suicidal Tendencies. I've never heard that, and I've heard White Zombie. I never liked it. So
Okay.
I'm going to go with Suicidal Tendencies.
White Zombie because it's better.
Yeah, I'm going with White Zombie. I listened to the shit out of that record.
All right, we're going
All
to
right.
listeners,
Taking
baby.
it to the people.
Bring it.
All right, here we go. Well, I've got Bushy saying that you do look like Tony Romo. So you're now his favorite. I don't know what's with the Tony. I guess it's the
Must be a
Cowboys.
fucking Cowboys front.
All right, Suicidal. You can't just love them both, Treble. You have to pick one.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why it's hard.
Yeah, fucking
I
White
love
Zombie.
Too.
2-1 Suicidal. 2-2. Not familiar. 3-2 Suicidal. 4-2 Suicidal. 5-2.
Yeah.
5-3. 5-4. 5-5. 6-5 White Zombie. 7-5 White Zombie. 8-5 White
I
Zombie.
love
There it goes.
Kevin's on Fire. One of the best names.
Whoa.
And there
9
it
to
is.
5
I think
White
that's
Zombie.
going to take it. That's going to put White Zombie over the top.
White Zombie goes
so.
on. How do you not
All
like that
right.
White Zombie record? I don't get that.
I like it,
I don't know.
but man, I love that Suicidal Tendencies. But they're eliminated. Bunch of jerks. All right. Next matchup. This is a tough one, too. Maybe. Not for me, I guess. Megadeth, Countdown to Extinction versus the Black Crows,
I'm sorry, Bakko.
Southern Harmony, and the whatever companion.
Musical companion.
right.
Yeah. Megadeth versus the Black Crows.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
I love the first Black Crowes record. Love the first two songs on that album, and then from that point on, the rest of the record was like, we're no longer going to be a band you like anymore, Bakko. And that Megadeth record, it actually hasn't aged that well. One of Max Norman's not best, but honestly, still some bangers on it. I'm going to put Megadeth ahead of Black Crowes. But
Yeah.
that Remedy song, boy, beats anything on a Beat Your record.
My God, yes. Right?
It's a good song.
I like the Black Girls. Can I get a...
I think
All right.
wait,
Black Crowes is all right. They're pretty good. That was a great album. Yeah,
They turned into a jam band at that point, which just isn't my thing. Good for them.
we're gonna get a copyright strike for you singing that, but thanks.
No problem. Yeah, I spot on.
I know.
They can't tell the difference.
We're gonna think it's the fucking studio.
I'm gonna get the email. Warner Music has filed a copyright claim. Fucking asshole.
Man,
Thanks,
I really hope
Bakko.
so. Yeah.
All right. Honestly, I think the Black Crowes album has aged better, but I still go back to the Megadeth one more.
Absolutely,
so I'm gonna go with Megadeth.
Yeah, I go with Megadeth too, even though I think it's besides Risk. I think that's the least of their that lineup as far as quality of albums.
Euthanasia.
I go
Euthanasia was a disappointment too.
It was, but it's still above Countdown.
It's got moments, but yeah.
But
all right, so
Megadeth for me.
Megadeth,
right.
yeah, all the way.
Aaron, Megadeth. All right, so that's let's go. Let's go ahead and still look at what the viewers are saying. Megadeth, Crows. Somebody voted for Meg. From Family Guy, I'm assuming. Megadeth. Black Crowes is a desert island.
Nice.
Megadeth. Treble voted for Megadeth. I love it. We have another member of Jesus Chrysler on the show. The Fugger picks Black Crowes. Megadeth.
Mr. Fugger.
Mr. Fugger with Kearney Black Crowes.
The Fugger chimed in. All right.
Yeah. We have to have the Fugger. Looks like most people are picking Megadeth. Facebook users picked Black Crowes.
That's nice. That's cute.
All right. I knew that was going to happen. All right.
All right. So then we're moving on to the other side of the board. We got 4 more matchups for the first round.
Bracket Brawl.
Bracket Brawl. Couldn't do it.
Put the graphic up there again. Put it up there. Do the boom.
Let's see it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll do the boom.
Everybody loves the graphics.
Boom. Bracket Brawl.
Every time we do a matchup, you gotta do that now.
Fucking assholes. All right.
Production value. Come on.
Yeah.
I worked for 5 whole minutes on that. Come on.
All right. So the first matchup on this side of the bracket, couldn't do it without these guys. Kiss, Revenge versus Saigon Kick, the Lizard.
Okay. Revenge.
You got no love for Saigon Kick? Nobody?
Peppermint Tribe is my fucking jam. But
love
Revenge.
That song.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great songs on the
Oh boy.
Lizard. You know, when I always tell the story, I'm like, listen to this. I'm like, nah, fuck that, you know, because I heard the song on MTV, you know, and I was like, no, I'm not into that. And he's like, no, but you got to listen to the rest of it. I'm like, no, thanks. You know, and I put it off for the longest time. And then finally one day he was playing me and I'm like, wow, what is this? He was like, Saigon Kick. I'm like, well, I'll be damned. You know, the whole thing's pretty good, except for the one song that everybody loved.
Sure.
But it's not Kiss Revenge.
Yeah, I mean, Kiss Revenge for me is like, you know, like Sinzak, when he heard Reason to Live, he was locked into Kiss the rest of his life. And for me, it was Spit. So.
For me, it was Car Jam. I was kind of on the fence with Kiss. And I heard Car Jam, and I was like, yeah, that's
I'm in. That's all it. Is it all drum solos?
For me, it was Tough Love.
Yes, exactly.
That's the one that really made me a Kiss fan.
I actually don't think Revenge has aged that well either, but
no, not really.
It is. It's still a record I can go back to.
I'll be the outcast. I'll pick Saigon Kick over Kiss Revenge.
For real?
Yeah, I'd much rather listen to the Lizard than Revenge.
On the way. Another strike. Boom.
I'm talking about more songs than that one. The whole album's good. You sent me the flat for it, remember?
Yeah.
Yep. No, I love it.
It's a great album, no doubt about it. And it is a close battle, but
and it's gonna lose either way. But
I like the record. I just I like Revenge better.
All right. Can't get enough of that every time I look at you, huh?
See, there we go.
That's always my jam. I always go there.
I will say
I've always said about
better than Love Is On the Way if you want to talk about those two songs.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Love Is On the Way. I'm not even sure that qualifies as a song.
Rod Stewart, First Cut is the Deepest, says hi.
And I've always said about Revenge, I think Unholy is so damn good. It carries
amazing
the rest
song.
of the album.
Yeah, right. It's the best song by far on the record. All right, so
it elevates the album because
Domino,
of that one song.
I think the singles are strong on that album. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Did anyone pick Saigon Kick? Revenge.
Yeah,
Kiss.
Facebook user did.
Kiss. Revenge.
Facebook.
Hey, to give some
Revenge.
love back to the Saigon Kick
Yes.
side, I do think that it was cool to see Jason Bieler's
Yes.
recent album.
Oh yeah,
Your top. That's a very interesting. But of all the shows I've included, they've all included the same track. What's that one? The Wake Up the Dead. That's a
yes.
Bring Out Your Dead.
badass.
Bring Out Your Dead.
Bring Out Your Dead. Yeah.
I almost picked Anthem for Losers is probably a song I go to more, but I picked Bring Out Your Dead because it's more for our audience. But
what's like the top? Not to put you on the spot, but like if I'm gonna go deeper in that album, what's another two?
Anthem for Losers is one. Well, then the song Apology, but that was released as a single also.
Okay.
So I think
You're
like
wasting
either
your
of
time.
those.
We did this with Wasp before your guys' Wasp episode. And
He never went and listened to it.
No, that's an entirely made up story. I was just having fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So Kiss wins pretty much all big time. So all right.
All
By the way,
right.
so far, only 2 records I don't own.
Okay, good. Yeah, most of these I think are in the era where we are young dudes buying music
Mhm.
in the early 90s.
I was
we
already
should've-
I was already streaming.
Yeah.
All the
yeah.
young-
Your nice borrowed record collection.
Yeah,
You were
He was-
pre-streaming.
How's
Yeah.
that free streamer?
He was in a kayak in a stream with a Walkman
That's right.
streaming his music.
Yeah.
All right, the next matchup, 2 very, very different bands, both rock, both pretty popular in 92. Stone Temple Pilots Core versus Iron Maiden Fear of Dark.
Fear of the Dark.
Fear of the Dark.
Fear of the Dark.
I liked them both. I owned both of them. I liked both of them. Both of them got really strong songs with a couple of clunkers on there. Probably equal in that department.
Yeah.
Not a big
Yeah.
fan of the record Fear of the Dark, but when you hear that song live and you get that audience with that oh, it is one of the most Maiden moments that you'll ever experience.
Yeah, I bet.
It so that kind of pulled me into the record a little bit, but come on, man, no. It's Stone Temple on this one.
STP for me on that. I blasted the shit out of this album in college. Very big into it.
Yeah.
I love that song, Cracker Man.
Cracker, that's my favorite song on the record.
Song jams.
Yep.
It's like heavy metal Stone Temple Pilots.
He loved the megaphone, man. He loved the megaphone.
He did.
Love the megaphone.
You know how to use it and overuse it.
Yeah.
LC, you're going for STP.
Yep. STP.
All right, so it's unanimous on this one.
I'd probably go with Maiden myself.
You would go with Maiden.
Yeah,
okay.
I would go with Maiden in the end when it came down to it.
Yeah, Dead and Bloated
Another
was a great
strike.
jam.
Mm.
A couple
What's
people are
people
picking
saying?
Maiden.
Well, that was another copyright strike right there.
Facebook user says Pearl Jam for life. They're not even part of this, but thanks for tuning in.
Not in 1992.
Most people are going STP.
Okay.
Way more STP.
All right. Stone
Wait, was it
Temple Pilots
Versus the 92
advances.
record?
What's that?
Versus?
Pearl Jam Versus was not. No, that was 93, wasn't it?
I think so.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. If it's not in the bracket, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I gotta say though that Stone Temple Pilots, I mean, though lambasted in some quarters as cynical clones of the then vaulted Seattle sound, in particular Alice in Chains and Pearl Jam, STP's 1993 debut, nonetheless, incorrect information on Wikipedia says 1993. See, I tried. Do you see how much better you guys are at Wiki Reads? That's my point.
All right. Hammer that point home, LC.
Let's
Can't
go.
swing a dead cat without hitting a loose cannon Wikipedia joke.
Exactly.
Next.
All right. Up next, we've got Danzig 3, How the Gods Kill, versus
now we're
Lawrence,
talking.
Dog Eat Dog.
This is an easy one.
I love both of them. I really do. Those first 3
Such-
Danzig albums are the best to me, but
Such similar album covers too.
So it's like the alien and a dog that I gotta tell you, the Dog Eat Dog cover always was disturbing. Like, look at that. I mean, is that really what a dog does? It's just really chowing down. It's like,
why does the dog have human hands? I mean,
that part too. I was looking at it as it's like a dog has a head injury or something. That's just
from the movie Dog Soldiers.
Dog Eat Dog for me.
Yeah, me too.
A Michael Wagner and Warrant classic.
Michael Wagner masterpiece. Yeah, I'm going with that. Dog Eat Dog.
Dog Eat Dog is such an underrated record. It's I mean, people just don't know how good Warrant and Janie Lane are. Danzig 3. This is an easy one.
Well, Facebook user says, fuck you. He's picking Willie Nelson.
Fair enough.
Aaron, what do you pick?
Danzig.
I can't do it, man. I love that Danzig album, but I got to go with Dog Eat Dog. You just
we're
can't
unanimous
mess
on
with
this one.
Can we see the listeners or
Warrant, Dog Eat Dog, Warrant, Rock and Roll picked Danzig. Patrick Breen Warrant all the way. Jason Kearney picked Danzig.
That's my boy.
I think that's probably that matchup
Dan
was
Zip.
probably the hardest one for me. Out of all the ones we've run into so far, I think that one's probably the most difficult for me because
looks like Treble's drinking
I really
too.
love them both.
Yeah. And you're right.
buddy.
Cecil's right. John Christ was a great addition to that band.
Yeah.
The best stuff was with him on guitar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so either way, it's still pretty much a
Vaughn.
Warrant runaway here. Oh, Patrick Breen, like my Dog Soldiers reference. Yes, it's an actual movie.
Ultraphobic. Sorry, I'm mentioning ultraphobic.
Another just underrated brilliance from Warrant.
Amazing album cover too.
Here's another question for you. If you're going to pick a rewrite song, Bonfire or Tomorrow or Tonight?
Bonfire.
Tomorrow
and Tonight by Kiss?
I'm just saying Bonfire is a rewrite of Cherry Pie. Tomorrow and Tonight's a rewrite of Rock and Roll.
Okay, nobody understood that.
Yeah.
No! Come on.
I did not. I don't get
the first time.
I don't get the Bonfire's a rewrite of Cherry Pie.
The same fucking song. Big chorus.
Oh, it's not.
Okay. All right.
Man, I got to lay off the peyote.
Go listen to it, man. It's the same fucking song.
I knew someday that sound effect.
Romo.
I knew someday that sound effect was going to be right on time.
It was perfect
and
for
there
that.
It finally is.
That's
what about this one?
I am editing a mashup.
These Harry balls. Why don't you jump right in? It's a crotch party right up in here. Why don't you lick on this big John?
Stop it, Dale. Stop it.
I don't know why I hit that button, but
Froze
yeah.
Bakko.
That was a long sound effect.
I know it's too long, but yeah.
Hey now.
All right.
Hey now.
That's what she said.
Here's everybody hanging out with us, having a little fun tonight.
That's right.
Friday
Here
Night
you
Live.
go.
Here's to you.
Here's to me doing a mashup of Bonfire and Cherry Pie. No more doubters.
Bonfire sounds like Cherry Pie. You're fucking high.
Same song.
Don't encourage them.
He's
Other than they
I'm
both
encouraged.
have gang vocals. That's the only
encouraged.
commonality between
I'm
them.
way fucking encouraged right now.
I liked both songs better the first time I heard it when it was called Saint Anger.
Oh.
All right, we only got one more match left in the
Let's
first
go.
round.
Yeah, we're never gonna get through this.
All right, last matchup, first round. This one's probably going to be easy for most people. Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power
Nice.
Pantera.
versus
Yeah,
Ugly Kid Joe, America's Least Wanted. I'm going to go first on this one
Gee, I wonder what Aaron's gonna pick.
because I love both of these albums so much.
I don't control where it shows up, Bakko. I'm sorry.
But
I'm having fun. It's all
because I'm going to be the only one that votes for them, I'm going to go with Ugly Kid Joe.
You're not the only
Now,
one.
you guys go ahead and outvote
What?
me now.
You're gonna pick?
Are you
Okay.
kidding me? Vulgar just Pantera. Never liked the guitar tone. Not a fan. Not a fan of Ensemble's voice. I'm out.
I
Not
got
a
to lay off
Pantera
the
fan.
peyote.
And Ugly Kid Joe, America's least wanted, most wanted in my book, buddy.
Yeah, you bet.
Nice
That's
pack.
an amazing
Nice bunch of guys like to hang out at the beach. They
Yeah.
like to play some guitars, have some fun, fucking make a joke about Donald Trump back in '92 in like one of their songs. They're great. They're a lot of fun.
Their biggest song is one of the worst songs of all time.
And
I hate everything about you that is so fucking stupid and lazy.
I am not even going into that. I'm just telling you, fun bunch of guys. Like to hang out with them more than Pantera. You're not going to get punched in the face. It doesn't sound like Panera Bread.
What if Bakko and I are about to start another show?
I'm gluten. Listen, I am gluten intolerant. Anything that sounds like bread, Panera Bread, Pantera Bread.
Vulgar display of flour.
Exactly. That old ass meme. I'm going for it. I'm going for it with that joke. And I'm done. Ugly Kid Joe on the board.
Yes. Wow.
You guys
Ugly Kid Joe could actually move on.
All right, so
I've lost so much respect for the two of you. I
gotta go. Come on,
Me
Bakko.
too.
Come on, Bakko. Ugly
Well, you
Kid
got
Joe,
well,
Bakko.
so
Come
we
on,
know
Bakko.
we know who he voted for. He voted for Pantera, and I'm voting for Pantera.
No, actually, according to the rules, is if you walk off for 2 seconds during the vote, then your vote actually goes to the second bracket, which is Ugly Kid Joe. Carries them on to the next round. Ugly Kid Joe advances.
And
You're high. Come on.
There is also the
Quit
you know
living
what?
in fear, Aaron Camaro.
You know what? You know who Rob Halford didn't guest on? Fucking Pantera's
That's
album.
right.
Guessing on Ugly Kid Joe's. He's a goddamn
did.
devil.
Yes, he is.
Does your arm hurt from reaching so far?
Are you kidding me?
Right.
How on stage with Pantera?
A lot of stretching.
Well, I mean, you reached all the way to Minnesota earlier with the guitar, so.
I did.
All right. So, come on.
All right, Bakko. So what's it going to be, Ugly Kid Joe or Pantera?
I already said Pantera.
Oh, okay. I
Now
just wanted to give you a chance in case you thought about it a little bit more.
Let's have a quick finish with the audience vote.
All right, so it's going to have to go to the audience because it's a tie.
All right.
By the way, Ugly Kid Joe, biggest selling EP of all time.
That's right.
In the books.
I think the Danzig EP outsold it.
What EP was that?
That was a live album.
The one that actually broke Mother.
Oh, okay. I don't think so.
All right. This is going to be pretty clear cut. Pantera.
God damn it. They're all against us.
Are we getting any votes?
You got Facebook users in your corner.
The generic man with no actual name put his
the Moogers picked Vulgar.
All right.
Pantera. Oh, Patrick Breen's on your side. He picked Ugly Kid Joe.
Yes, that's
I
two.
thought we were friends, Pat.
Man.
Pantera bread would fucking sell. Yeah, okay, that's not the point though, Treble. All right, Panera bread.
He's not that smart. So.
Vulgar display of vocals. Vulgar.
Pantera. Let's move on. All right, it's fine.
You saw Rob play with Pantera.
I mentioned that Rob Halford has been on stage with Pantera plenty of times. So
Bakko said Pantera before he even heard the second option. Pantera. Facebook user says ukulele. And then another Facebook user says Ugly Kid Joe's. But I think it's Pantera that's going to win.
Yeah, it looks like it's Pantera. Sorry, Loose Cannon. We tried, brother.
Whitfield still loves you guys. So.
I was saying Whitfield Cream just chose Pantera.
Right. Well, and that goes to show when I'm putting these brackets together, I'm not trying to work them in no way. I'm really trying to be fair about it.
You're I've always said, man, you are 100% legit.
Very honest.
See, even last time when we did it with Bushy, they were like, no, Poison shouldn't have got that far, but Poison had to work twice as hard as everybody else just to lose anyway.
They had to
because they're half as talented.
Yeah, exactly. It's math.
Yeah, basic math.
Yeah, take the points, Michael Wagner.
All right.
That's right. I'll take the guarantee.
My favorite story.
Yeah.
So we got some pretty good matchups coming up in the second round.
All right.
So the first matchup in the second round is Faith No More Angel Dust versus Alice in Chains Dirt.
Dirt versus Dirt always is above Dust.
I'll go with Dirt.
Yeah, I got to go with Dirt too. It's just more of a complete album. They're both awesome. I both like them a lot, but as far if you like count the numbers of great songs on each one, it's Dirt all day.
Angel Dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far it's a clean sweep. And then I love Bushy chiming in with Motley Crue.
2 more years or a couple years ago?
Dust. Okay. Dirt.
It's dirt versus dust, and
Booger's
dirt's
dirt.
coming out on top.
Yeah,
Where's
dirt.
Toomey? He would pick Angel Dust.
Yeah, no. Toomey already got bored and left.
Oh,
Toomey's angry because Limp Bizkit didn't come out with an album in 1992, and that's not fair.
that's so true, though.
All right, looks like it's easily Alice in Chains moving on in that one. Then we've got up next, it's White Zombie, La Sexorcisto versus Megadeth, Countdown to Extinction.
This is a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Megadeth. I'm going to jump first so I don't be the one stuck at the end.
I'm gonna go with White Zombie on this one because I think it's aged better. Yeah. I did like Countdown at the time, but
Devin's
I don't
looking
go
up
back
song
to it.
titles.
Huh?
Devin's looking up song titles. He just got all bright again.
I can't believe it. Actually, it must be just those pages. That's such a reveal.
I'm
not playing any poker with you.
The guy that was the singer of my band, I remember riding around with him and his dad, and like we were all smoking weed together, and we were playing the
Was it
cassette.
Toomey's dad?
No, it wasn't. We were playing the Los Exorcisto cassette tape at the time. This tells you, this really dates it. This is when it was new. And his dad was just like, why the fuck does this guy say yeah all the time? It's like every fucking third word is yeah. I just remembered that. Yeah. I loved it though.
I'm going to go Megadeth. It's probably closer than I like to think, but God. Fuck, that White Zombie record was pretty big.
Aaron, you went with Megadeth?
And it definitely has
Megadeth.
aged. It definitely has aged better, but man, I largely chalked it up to the production.
All right.
Fuck.
So
Yeah, I'm
two
gonna
Megadeth.
I'm sticking with Megadeth. Yeah.
So 2 Megadeth, 1 White Zombie. What do you got,
I
Elsie?
still like going back and listening to Countdown.
I like listening to both of them. Yeah.
I like a couple. I don't go back to that many songs on Countdown though. Just a few.
That's what I was saying. Yes, I'm looking up song titles, but I'm trying to think of the last two, which is Captive Honor and Ashes in Your Mouth is a good 1-2 punch at the end that
Ashes in your mouth.
Forgot about. But yeah, I'm gonna go Megadeth on this too. But do you think here's my question though. Did you think that Sweating Bullets was a great song when you heard it?
Yeah, at the time I did.
At the time, or did you think it was irritating out the box?
No, I loved it at the time. I thought I love the video is great for it too.
Okay.
Foreclosure of a Dream. I love that intro.
Yeah, that song is why Mustaine's vocals always need to be lower in the mix to me.
Foreclosure?
No, not that one.
Yeah, Foreclosure of a Dream's good.
No, I'm talking about Sweating Bullets.
Well, and I mean,
like Sweating Bullets.
I like it too.
That's the world's consensus. So that's all it is. That's you looking at me, real me.
Well, what's the big one off that one? That's not much different.
Symphony of Destruction.
Yeah, that's great though.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, but I'm saying the comparison is the simplicity of it. So to say, well, that's it. That's why it's bad. Well, simple songs are good. Simple songs are bad. It's not the fact that it's simple that you don't like it, because you just said you think another simple song is great. So
I stand corrected. You're right.
All right. Well, either way, Megadeth moves on.
All right. They sure do. All right. So we got up next, it's Kiss Revenge versus Stone Temple Pilots Core.
Oh, boy.
Kiss Revenge, the end for me.
I got to go Core.
I got to go Kiss.
Best attended tour by Kiss as well.
Aaron, you're going with Kiss?
I'm going Kiss.
I'm going to go with Stone Temple Pilots.
I
don't.
Well, deep track for you there.
Revenge is overrated.
It kind of is, but it's got just as many good songs on it as Stone Temple Pilots.
I think it's perfectly rated.
Of course you do.
Core is a better record front to back, and there's fewer times that I skip it nowadays.
I think Core's the STP's best record. What, you think the Purple album's better?
No, I actually like the
Tiny Music,
Vatican or whatever.
Yeah, Tiny Music songs from the Vatican gift shop. I saw them on that tour. Yeah, I still go with STP. So all right, so it's gonna go to the audience on this one.
That's impressive. Big Kiss guy going for the STP.
Never liked. I mean, Revenge I liked when it was brand new, but like it hasn't aged well. I mean, Unholy is amazing. Thou Shalt. I love Gene's songs on it. I even like Paralyzed, but some of Paul, I think Take It Off. I think that song sucks. I think.
What if you substituted Take It Off with Fight Hell to Hold You? Would it then go back up?
I see what you're doing, and fuck you. So, but no, although I do it like I Fight Hell to Hold You.
I know you do.
All right. Anyway, let's go to the crowd. So, all right. So we got 1 for Kiss, 2 for STP, 3-1 STP. Either I'm okay. Either Megadeth. I don't know. Hey, Nate, are you speaking in English?
Nate's drinking too.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
So,
either Megadeth.
That goes
or
without
another.
saying.
3-2 STP, 3-3,
Ooh.
4-3 STP, 5-3 STP, 5-4 STP, 6-4 STP, 6-5 STP, 7-5, 8-5, 9-5.
Wow.
Oh shit! Look at Kiss. 10-5, 11-5.
Wow.
12-5. I'm gonna take that as a
Paul's songs suck on your
13-5.
I like that one. It's not even a vote. Just to make a declaration.
14-5. 14
That's my boy.
6.
Cunningham.
15-6. STP beating the shit out of Kiss. Look at that.
Wow.
You never know how it's gonna go on this.
You don't, man.
Yeah.
So that's what
That's
makes
cool.
that's what makes the graphic, please, production value.
Ah, Jesus. What are you?
That's what makes-
You're the producer now?
Let's go. Come on. That's what
All right,
makes
hang on.
that's what makes-
All right.
That is what makes the
Boom.
Bracket Brawl.
2022.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah, I'm on where he says, "Are you drunk?"
There you go. All
Cheers,
right.
Paul. You
Perfect.
fucking phony.
Damn.
You don't smoke weed or drink.
This shit's like HGTV level production. I'm impressed.
HGTV.
Because your house sucks.
That's right. You want me to break down this wall behind me?
Like the
Right
Kool-Aid
now.
man.
Come on. Let's see what this room looks like when you open it up. Give us some. All right, let's move on.
Before he actually does it.
Look at Kiss getting knocked out of the fucking tournament. That's cool.
Got spanked.
This is
That was
the
bad.
biggest upset. I
hit the wrong button.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, we got
Up
one
is
more
down,
match.
left is right.
Got one more match in this round.
This is
Okay,
the
come on,
elite
Aaron,
eight.
bring it to me.
Warrant Dog Eat Dog
Uh-huh. Yeah.
versus
The other one.
Pantera Vulgar Display of Power.
What? Oh my
There's-
God.
Pantera.
There's-
Hold on. Let me look up some song titles.
Hang on now. This is a hard one for me.
Not for me.
Me too.
Not for me either. Yeah.
I go with the album that has show the 2 album covers again. Because they're very similar. There's a lot
They
of
are kind of
arms.
similar.
There's
There's
arms.
Pantera.
So this is arm. Okay.
There's arms.
Yeah, it's a
and
lot of
faces.
arms being the focus.
Yeah, or hands in general. I'm going to go with the one with the dog biting.
You're going with the Warrant.
Oh yes.
Ah.
He already said he
What?
hates Pantera.
I don't hate. It's never clicked with me that much.
See, I love
I-
Pantera and I love
Sounds
that
like a
album.
lot of hate.
I love
You
both
are
of these
taking.
records so
You're
much.
taking not connecting with the music.
I
to
don't
hate.
connect with Warren.
I know you don't.
Even
You
this
make a lot-
record.
And you make a lot of jokes about that too. And we're going to have an episode about it at some point. And it'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have you really given this record its day in court, though, Bakko?
He has.
Oh, you have no fucking clue. My roommate Wilson, who is basically LC's neighbor now, he was our ride to work and back. And yeah, I've heard this fucking record more than a few times. He didn't allow any input on what the music was.
Did he talk to you about how Bonfire's rewrite of Cherry Pie?
No, he was never that in depth on any of these discussions.
That's right. That's why I'm going deep on this.
You're on your own on that one.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Trust me. This album lived up to the expectations I had for it at the time, and still holds true. So Pantera.
All right. So Cobras and Fire is split. Aaron, what are you picking? I'm not going last on this one.
That's what makes us great, is that we're split.
It is really.
You are going. Have you picked already?
No.
Okay, so you are going last.
And I really don't want to either. Because I love both these records so much.
Me too. I'm going with
piss off
Warrant.
Chad Lee.
I'm going with Warrant.
Did you say don't piss off Chad Lee?
I love them both. Seriously, I do. You know, Pantera. I had both these when they were new, and I jammed them all the time when I was young. I still go back and I listen to them both.
Since Zach, this at least deserves to go to the voters.
It's so close.
Yeah, I'll pick
Warrant.
I'll pick Pantera just to let it go to the voters. And
let it go to the people.
I could truly go either way on this one.
Me too.
All right, here we go.
You see that about a lot of things.
Warrant. Cats and dogs sleeping together. That's what Todd Cunningham says. Pantera.
Cunningham!
So we've got one for Warrant, one for Pantera, and one for Cats and Dogs. 2-1 Warrant, 3-1 Warrant.
Ooh.
3-2 Warrant. 3-2 and 1 for Bracket Brawl. 3-3. Or no, 4-3 Warrant.
4-2.
4-2 Warrant. 4-3. 5-3 Warrant. 5-4 Warrant.
Yes.
6-4 Warrant. 6-5 Warrant. 7-5 Warrant.
Jesus.
7-6 Warrant.
Wow.
8-6 Warrant. 8-7 Warrant. It's close. Somebody voted for Wilson. 8-8. We're tied.
Wow.
Oh, 9-8 Pantera. 10-8 Pantera. That's already been voted on. 11-8 Pantera.
Dang.
12-8 Pantera.
Yeah.
Sun's on fire, baby.
And Todd wants to know what you're drinking.
I started off with this little number. I can't even pronounce this fucking name. I just picked it up at Total Wine today. But since then, it's been, of course, the Silver Bullet, baby.
Are you guys going to bring the buy us a beer thing back?
No.
No? Why not?
Can we talk about it off air?
Oh, okay.
LC left and didn't tell nobody again.
I thought it was fun. I like that you guys did it.
No, it was fun, yeah, but it was a bit of a clusterfuck. The short answer, it was really difficult to manage and actually get the beers and all that kind of stuff. We're in two different states, and so
right.
Yeah.
All right, so Pantera wins that match.
Loose Cannon said, "Fuck this."
He's like, "Yeah, I'm out, baby."
Yeah.
I think he just had a full bladder.
I'm not telling anybody I'm leaving. I'm just gonna go. I don't care what they said.
So after this, we go to the final four and then the final match, and that's it, right?
So now we got to call Denver 911 and be like, we think there's something wrong with our friend. He just left and didn't tell us where he was leaving.
Oh, he went to the Nuggets game.
They're playing tonight?
Who
they got?
I don't follow basketball. I'm amazed I remembered that the Nuggets were their team. All right. So, Bakko, any Jesus Chrysler news?
Yeah, actually, kind of. There is an unreleased song that I won't get into. Whatever. There's a song that Duffy plays on that we basically everything is finished except for what I do, which is the melody, vocals, and lyrics, all that stuff. And I just recently kind of started getting into I don't know, finishing the track largely in honor of Duffy.
Cool.
My thought is that at some point everything's gone digital now. I'll just throw out like a digital greatest hits Jesus Chrysler for both the people that care. and I'll include that as a kind of like a bonus new track. But so that's the closest I got. I will tell you this: I hate talking about this kind of stuff because I work on my own timeline. I do hope to have an EP out of Bakko solo material this year at some point. So.
Nice.
But who knows? I only work when I feel like it, so it might take 6 to 7 years.
This is news to me too.
You're on the Vinnie Vincent timeline. Okay.
Yeah, except for there will actually be
there will be a product in the end.
More like
order the box
more
set.
like Chinese democracy timeline than the Vinnie Vincent timeline. There will be something. I have a week in March I've dedicated to doing at least the work to find out if I can play drums on it. Otherwise, I'll find somebody else.
Quick question on that: will you do covers and then complain about the covers after you record them?
Fun fact, there is one cover that I'm going to look into, see how much of a hassle it is to actually release a cover, like the publishing and all that kind of crap.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, then of course I'll complain about how bad it is and the covers are stupid and pointless.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And LC, glad you're back, because otherwise I was about to resort to the Don Mikowski versus Sean Salisbury argument.
Listen, we have
that would have been sweet.
Yeah.
We haven't actually. This is the first time the box. You know what? Fuck it. Enough of this family bullshit.
What?
No, I was just gonna say that we've had coffee every episode for like the last year plus. So this is the first time.
Longer, yeah. No, we switched to the morning recording.
We switched to morning recording, so this is a celebration. So a lot of liquid leaving me as well. So cheers. I'm very happy to do a podcast in the traditional way, which is to have a few beers.
The podcast got better when we switched to mornings, by the way, but
it might have.
It is fun to
Yes.
give you a cheers like back in the old days, buddy.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's next?
All right.
All right, we're down to the semifinals. Dun, 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 dun.
Final four, right?
Yeah, final four.
Bitch.
Here we are. So in the final four, the first matchup is Alice in Chains Dirt versus Megadeth Countdown to Extinction.
Dirt.
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 That's kind of an easy one.
Do we even need to ask the audience?
Well, we'll go through it.
No,
Okay.
Dirt 1-0, 1-1,
Oh, really?
2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2 because Nate hates grunge. 6-2, 7-2.
I don't know. I don't never really consider Alice in Chains to be grunge.
9-2. I always thought Alice in Chains was more metal than grunge, personally, but especially the first couple of records.
Here's a question though. When Countdown came out, did you see it as a attempt and kind of a fail at doing the Black Album?
Yes, absolutely.
That's
Totally.
I saw it as a fail too. Like it was an okay album.
I didn't think it was a fail. I actually, at the time, liked it much better.
No,
Yeah, me too.
I remember it being very popular among like my group of friends. Yeah.
So, the first thing I remember about it is seeing the video
Countdown to
for
Extinction.
No,
or,
for
Symphony.
Foreclosure.
Oh, Foreclosure of a Dream.
Foreclosure of a Dream, because I didn't have MTV because I lived out in the country, but I worked on Friday nights. I was young and worked in a behind the kitchen at a bar on Friday nights, and then we'd get done in time to run out, and it was Ed Dinge's parents' place.
Oh, Eddie Dinges, yeah.
And we'd run out to the bar part after we clean everything, got everything done. I'd catch a little bit of Headbangers Ball. And I remember seeing that for the first time. I was like, man, this isn't, because Foreclosure of the Dream's kind of mellow on Megadeth standards up to that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was pretty damn cool. I didn't think about it until like later on, that looking back, it's like, yeah, that was kind of a trying to grab a hold of what Metallica had gotten with the Black Album, how they kind of lightened it up a little bit to become more accessible to everyday people, which they did.
Well, I mean,
Everyday people.
Well, I
Sounds
remember
like you were
when
just an average, ordinary, everyday kid.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I remember when
Everybody was 92.
Well, when the video for Symphony came out, I remember watching it going, they're trying to do Enter Sandman, but at the same time enjoying the song more than Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Oh, more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I thought
so
I'll take Symphony
You
of
take
Destruction.
Symphony above Enter.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do like Enter Sandman. I'm just burned out on it, but yeah, I mean, I liked it better at the time.
Now,
I remember that there was a friend in our group circle that him and I didn't hang out that much, but like Wilson was out of town, and like the connection to him and I from another friend wasn't available, and so I asked, "Hey man, you want to go to to Face the Music and pick up this record?" And it was kind of weird for him. He's also a guy who we went and got it together, by the way. My favorite story about him is that like when he would get ready to go out on a Friday night, he wouldn't put the final button on his jeans until he was ready to actually walk out the house, because he was worried that if he did that, his butt wouldn't look as good. Steve Turner, if you're watching, what you weren't,
sorry,
I
miss you, buddy. Love you, Turner.
I think we just gave the audience another Cobra hack. How to make your butt look good is you wait to that last minute.
He also would not when he would do his hair to go out in the night. No, he would do his hair. He had long hair, but then if he got a phone call back when there was no cell phones, he would not take it because it would mess up his hair.
Oh, for God's sake! What a poser!
Oh, he was awesome. Fuck that.
He probably pulled a lot of tail though.
Yeah,
he did okay. Yeah. Definitely better than Bakko.
He didn't do as good as the guys in Bloody Bed Sheets, but he did pretty good.
Oh no! In Bloody Bed Sheets, we slayed. That's probably inappropriate. Cut that.
They earned that name.
Nobody's watching anyway. Don't worry about it.
You should have called your first album Punctuation. Period.
Punctuation.
No? All right. A little subtle.
I like that one. All right.
All right. So
crickets.
Just it would have been good, like just to have like a period dot as the album title.
That's what I mean.
Just a dot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All these great ideas that you got 30 years too late.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Where were you when I needed you, Sinzak?
I was here.
Okay. I was here all along.
Like Jesus.
Watching Decline of the Western Civilization Part 2 for the 25th time.
Right,
one last thing up to the Megadeth album.
Yeah.
When you heard "Go to Hell" on the
Bill and Ted
Bogus Journey, and they had the "Lay Me Down to Sleep" that came out the same summer as Enter Sandman. Right. Was that not? According to Dave Mustaine, he wrote that song not knowing, and it was embarrassed when he put that song out that had that entire section. What do you believe? Do you think he
had to have known? I think he had to have known.
I was like, no way.
But if you knew, you wouldn't do it. You'd figure out something else.
I'm with Mustaine on this one. I think if anything, he could be like Lars probably heard a demo of it, took it, released it, got out there first. That's the conspiracy.
I'm just saying that was bizarre that summer though to hear both
those
bands with that entire like breakdown of that song.
I never really put that together.
That's all I got.
All right. So then to find out who faces Alice in Chains Dirt in the finals.
All right.
Is it Stone Temple Pilots Core or Pantera Vulgar Display of Power?
Now we're getting tight.
Yeah. Not for me. I think it's easy. I go with Pantera.
I'll go with Pantera.
Finally, you picked Pantera. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going with Core.
Really? All right. Elsie, it's up to you.
I mean, I guess I'm not a big fan of Core, but I'll say Core though over that or Vulgar.
All right, so we're going to the audience.
Yep.
All right, here we go. You guys are gonna make me do math again. Thanks, dicks.
Do the math.
All right.
1-0.
1-0. 1-1. 2-1 Pantera. 3-1 Pantera. 3-2. 4-2. 4-3. 4-4. 5-4. Brainer. 5-5. 6-5 Pantera, 6-6.
Wow.
7-6 STP. 8-6 STP.
On fire.
8-7 Pantera, and that's where it stopped so far.
Who thinks that one of these people that said Facebook just have the profile Facebook user or female? I'm gonna say 0%. What do you think? It's all 0%. Dudes. It's all dudes' names. But I'm saying, let's say that
it's mostly female. Come on, I mean, it's just like it's just like Rockin' Pod. It's mostly female.
Yeah.
Much better percentage this year, though.
Ladies love Decibel Geek.
Yeah, because 25% of the females were staff. But yeah,
True.
okay.
Yeah, right.
We had to hire ladies.
Either way.
If I can't get women to attend, I'll hire them to work.
Yeah, LL DJ up there.
0.
DJ.
So right now it's 8-7 STP. If anybody has any more votes, then otherwise STP is going to win.
No.
We'll give you like 10 seconds. 9,
Come
8,
on.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Chris loves to come.
2,
Production value.
1. That's it. STP goes on.
Wow.
Although Mooger's now chimed in and said Pantera.
Oh, 1 second too late.
Did we honor it, or is 1 second too
Sure.
late? All right.
Too late.
STP wins.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I really don't care if you want to do it.
When I put this together, I didn't exactly imagine it coming down like this. I kind of figured Alice in Chains would do pretty good, but I didn't expect Stone Temple Pilots to make it all the way down to the finals. This is where we stand.
Alice in Chains versus STP.
Dirt versus Core.
Wow,
Dirt.
this is like a whatever, never mind episode.
Both 1 syllable, 4 letters, but I'll go with Dirt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Bracket Brawl.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Production value.
42.
Tinzak, get the stick.
You're really pissing me off.
Let's go. Come on, put it up there.
Bracket Brawl.
Here we go. Versus
The Brawl.
Fucking
in your living room. On your phone.
Did it really take 2 hours to get to this point? Says the artist.
Yes, it did.
It did.
I'm
There's
amazed
so much
anyone's still
bullshit.
watching, to be honest with you.
Me too.
How the fuck did this last 2 hours? And this
So
is the
am I.
result? 2 grunge albums? Fuck these guys.
Well, it's 1992. What do you fucking expect?
All right.
Right.
Dirt.
Yeah, Dirt is what I'm going with. Everybody else going with Dirt?
How can you not?
Yeah,
really?
I think so.
So it's a clean
science.
sweep. So Dirt's going to win either, no matter what the audience says anyway.
Yeah. But let's ask the audience.
All right, let's see what they say. The Bushy says this damn thing is rigged. We've all drank too much for it to be rigged, just so you know.
I love that though.
How can
Dirt.
anything be rigged that's on a dry erase board?
Worst bracket brawl results ever. Dirt. Here's one person picking Core. You were late showing my. Sorry,
All
Facebook
right.
user. LOL. Core.
Facebook user has a lot to say.
STP. This is unraveling quickly. LOL says Facebook user. Dirt. Bushy says Slayer.
Slayer!
Mrs. Fugger says Dirt. Mr. Fugger says Dirt.
Wow.
So that's
There you
where we
have it.
wind up. Allison Chains wins Bracket Brawl.
All right. Put
They
it in
are
books.
the champion.
Another historical day in podcasting.
Yes, we solved the world's problems.
We did.
Yeah.
I love the graphic that you provide, but I also respect the graphic at the top. Put the dry erase board back up. Come on. Look at the effort that this man put in.
That's
with his
real
markers.
effort right there.
Look at that.
It's
Let's
real.
zoom in on that. Look at
It's
that fucking
real.
thing. It's like it's coming at you. It's like a kaboom. Down, lower, lower, lower. Just the quality. Look at the effort. Thank you, Aaron.
You my
I
boy,
appreciate it.
Camaro.
You're welcome.
You my boy.
Hey, you're welcome.
Professional, all the way.
I saw that
Unlike-
whiteboard in
unlike
a
that guy.
thrift store, and I was like, I'm going to get it.
Boom.
2022.
Anytime Sinzik doesn't like anything that I'm saying, he's to put the graphic up there. All right.
The only thing that'll shut you up.
Kristen
so.
Schembeck missed the best episode ever. So
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Watch the replay if you missed it.
Oh boy. I expect a what's the viewership on the replay?
Bushy, you're a Karen. You want to speak to the manager?
2 hours, no. All right.
Well, when he was on, he was all mad because he was like, "What are we gonna do for Bracket Brawl?" And I told him we're gonna do the best boy bands of the 2000s, and he was all excited. He's like, "Yeah, that's great." Yeah. And then I was like, "No,
He wasn't really like that." Yeah.
Wow, I think Sinzak's word that Bushy might be out waiting for him outside after school.
I guess so.
He does live a car drive away, so I'm a little worried.
You can take
it.
Probably.
Does he move closer?
No.
I gotta tell you, guys, I just want to say thank you for the invitation.
It was fun, guys.
And this was definitely a podcast bronze tonight.
Bronze, yes.
Bronze, thank you.
Take it.
That's high praise.
I'll stand on that podium.
You're still on the podium. You gotta be happy.
So do your, for the few people still watching, do your plugs for Cobras and Fire, where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Go ahead, Bakko. Please, sell the people.
No, you.
You throwing it on me?
I keep expecting Bakko to come popping up on Loose Cannon side.
Hey, he's been here all along. Just 2 cameras, right? He's on vacation. Wouldn't that be great?
Do you have one of those cutouts handy? We could do it with my face. We could just kind of like.
Yeah, we spent the expense.
Yeah,
there's 2 different like virtual backgrounds, and this is the reality.
Do you have one of the faces like sitting near you?
Yeah, he's good. This is done. I mean, you're not even picking anything. It's even in the winning
Rob
category.
Zombie says, check out Cobras and Fire. They're really cool.
There you go. That's the sale. Listen, we're a pot. If you've never heard of us before, we have been doing this since 2015, Bakko and I, and we make fun of what we love. What we love is rock and roll. We feature everything from artists on the rise to classic artists. And Cardi B. And basically we come up, there's a new episode of some sort every Tuesday, just like you waited on Tuesday for new music to come out. We come out every Tuesday consistently. So Cobras and Fire pod, check us out.
They can't promise it'll be good, but they promise it'll be there on Tuesday.
I can tell you it'll be better than this because we edit and we pick and we pick the best of the worst to feature on the show, and we combine it down, and we cut it down to 50 minutes to an hour, maybe 5 minutes. There's music in there too, so there's less of us. So it
zero research.
Yes,
no time wasted.
It's all right here. This is the research, bitch.
But in all seriousness, because I've had some beers, I'm gonna tell you this too. Just because if anybody's here, they're bailing right now. But I tell you, one of the first podcasts I ever listened to was you and Chris. So Thank you. There's no reason that I'd be doing this if I hadn't listened to you guys for 4+ years.
Oh, so it's our fucking fault. Okay.
It is your fault.
I told you to quit telling people that, man. Yeah. How many times did I tell you guys, don't tell people that?
We both used to write for decibelgeek.com.
That's true. Yeah, we have 0 writers.
That's our love connection.
Bakko used to write a lot. I used to write very little, but we did meet on decibelgeek.com. That was basically the Tinder that connected us. So
much like Chris, I'm trying to recommit to doing a little bit of writing this year. So
please do. We need the content.
Good. No,
I've resorted to writing reviews this year, and that's a bad sign.
But in all seriousness,
all our best writers and worst writers have all quit and gone on to start their own podcast.
It's true.
One last thing I'll just say too is that I actually was like, I need to listen to your top 15. I was like, when you teased it, I was like, why do I even need to know what these guys think? But I do. You know what I'm saying? Like you introduced me to music, stuff like that. So I really like listening to that episode today too. That's enough blowing you guys. But this is all
Bakko doing.
I'm not done yet, but all right.
Start fire.
Yeah, I was trying to be dramatic, and then everything went to.
Yeah.
I just blew out a scented candle, but I thought it was cool.
He's got a smoking microphone. It's his ace spray.
Yeah.
Should we be calling 911 in Minneapolis and get them over to Bakko's house?
Nah, my wife's here. Once the things get too hot, she'll come down.
Okay.
Check on you. That's good.
I can't believe you're still on.
Yeah, I know.
Hang up the phone. All right.
Oh, and I guess that's Kristen. That's our one female viewer. So we did have one girl show up. Thank you so much, Kristen. We love you.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
You're the best.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for doing it. Check out Cobras and Fire. Always funny, entertaining stuff. Even when they're making fun of us, we still love them for it. But yeah, thanks guys for coming on, and we'll see you next time.
Right on. And real quick, don't forget, come March, these motherfuckers are going to be on our show for March Madness 2022.
March Madness.
Yes, I'll try to ruin their year once again with my pick.
Yeah. But you come in because you won. You now have the last pick of this year's draft. So.
That's fine.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for having us, so.
All right.